Mm. What's good, y'all? Give me a second. I know a couple y'all trying to come in. Give me a second. I had some difficulties as far as hearing. I couldn't hear, or he couldn't hear me. I couldn't hear the guest. So I wanted to make sure that you guys was able to hear each other. Give me a second to get the chat up. I'm gonna get the chat up. Gonna get the show started. My bad. My apologies. I know I'm 8 minutes late. Y'all know I don't like to be late, but your boy, I'm sorry.
Real says she can't hear you.
Real says she can't hear me?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna wait till I get back up. Can she hear you?
I don't know. Real, can you hear me?
Can she hear you?
She didn't say nothing.
Hold on, I can't hear you. Hey, Bo, what's up?
LJ said, yeah, LJ said that. Yeah, you good.
So I'm good?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Hold on.
Hold on, bro. Give me a minute.
No, did I pause it? Oh yeah, I paused it.
You paused what?
Nothing, hold on.
All right, hold on, give me a minute, bro.
All right. If y'all can hear me, press 1. If y'all can hear me, press 1. I can hear both of you. Oh, okay. Laugh aloud. I got it working. Oh, okay. Cool. Y'all can hear me. Okay. What's good, y'all? Yeah, we had some volume problems for a second there, so my bad. What's good, Zombie? What's good, Rio? Dave James in the building. What's good, LJ Hammer in the building? What's up, Simi? Tune in. Leroy Lewis. What's good? Karen Hughes. What's good? Bob. Can you say Bob? Bob in the building. What's good, Bob? Drill Bit in the building. What's good, Drill Bit? Let me see who else up in here. Miss Billy Wiggins is in the building. What's good, Miss Billy? How you be? Want to make sure I'm not missing nobody. Troop a Loop in the building. What's good, Troop? So everybody is sitting there hearing me. What's good, Eugene? What's good, Anthony Capture? Karen Hughes, what's good? Want to make sure. Ken, what's good, Ken? Want to make sure I'm not missing nobody else before I start. Kodi Man in the building, what's good? Gilbert Bow Les, what's good? He says DC for life in the building. If y'all don't know what that means, that says Dallas Cowboys in the building for life. I got Terry Meat Tenna is in the building. Appreciate you, Terry, for coming in. I do want to say to everybody that's coming in right now, I got 28 that's coming in. Hit that thumbs up as you guys coming in. I do want to say welcome. I appreciate you for coming in. Y'all do know when your boys start the show, y'all know I got to get my sponsors out the way. So I got a couple of new sponsors. I'm going to be spreading them out in a little bit too. I'm going to split them out like in the middle of the show. But in the beginning of the show, I got to get honor to the best sponsor I've ever had, The Real in the building. So if you guys need a shirt, if you guys need a hat, you guys need a cup. My cup is chilling right now in the freezer. I will be getting out in a minute. If you guys need a cup or a hat, you guys get at The Real. At the bottom of the description of this video, it is DAREALTEES. She will hook you guys up. As you guys see, the person I'm interviewing in tonight, I don't think he's a stranger to none of y'all. So I will be getting with him in a minute. I do want to give a little bit more people time to get in because I know I was a little bit late. So I want to make sure everybody is coming in the building. Ken already starting his mess. Ken in the building. I want to say, Ken, I appreciate you for the $10 cash app. So Ken already giving, I say a Dale salute. So I appreciate you, Ken, for the $10 cash app already. He says, you know you have. He said, you know you have. Hold on, y'all. I want to read what he said. You know you have. What did he say? You know you have. Well, let me see what he said. Wait a minute, y'all. I want to make sure I'm reading what he said to me. Let me go back to it, see if it's telling me. He says, you know you have. Why is it not let me see the comment? You might have to text it to me, Ken, because it's not let me see what you said. Ken. Give me a second, D. I'm trying to make sure I'm reading the. I'm gonna get to it, kid. I'm trying to figure out why it's not letting me see it. That's weird. See. I don't know. That's weird. I know he had a message on there. I know he had a message on there. I'm gonna wait a little bit and see what the message said, King. I know it said something. So I got B Davis 69 says don't play baseball anymore. No cup needed. Not that kind of cup, B Davis, but that's what's up. B Davis said hit that thumb up. I didn't say anything. Okay, kid. That's what's up. Appreciate you. Miss Carol's in the building. William Brown in the building. What's good, William? I got 36 and counting in the building. Again, y'all, I have him on my panel. So with him being on my panel, you guys know I'm going to ask them questions. With me asking them questions, I will say this. This is the time to ask him whatever y'all want to ask him, because if he missed the question, I will read it. I got the hammer and reel out there to make sure that I don't miss no questions. Zombie, I appreciate him for doing his thing out there. So I will ask, and I will start. I'm gonna give it 2 minutes at 7:15. I will start asking Mr. DVD some questions. So we will do that. I finally got him in the on the panel. What's good, Dark Star? What's good, Tim Wizard? So I am giving, like I said, a couple people time to get in. So to see what's going on with that. I want to make sure.
Don't hold back, bro. I don't care. You can ask me anything you want to ask me. Don't hold back, man.
Listen, y'all. Do I ever hold back, y'all? Do I hold back?
Okay.
So we about to get it in. Let me get that out the way. I got people getting at me. So I've been on a busy day. So I've been busy with the team. I've been busy out doing my hustles. Man, my day been busy, y'all. What's good, BM Tech 01? What's good with you? What's good, hippie girl? How you be? Want to make sure I'm not missing nobody before I ask him his first question. DVD, I want to say thank you, sir, for blessing my panel. What's good with you?
Man, what's good with it, big bro?
I'm good. I am good. So I am beyond good, actually. So I do want to say thank you. I do want to say appreciate you for coming in. My first question to you, sir, is before you even got into the streaming industry, what was you doing? What was you doing before you got into streaming?
First, I was actually selling DVDs.
Okay.
I went from selling DVDs. What happened was basically the DVD game was starting to dry down.
Okay.
And I needed a new hustle. I needed a new way. So basically, my homegirl came to me and was like, "Hey, this is what I want to do. Can you help me?" I'm like, "What you want to do?" She was like, "I want to get into porn." I'm like, "Okay." So I went online.
Whoa, back up. You said she wanted to do what?
She wanted to get into porn.
Oh, okay.
You know, because I mean, she knew me from selling DVDs, and where I used to sell DVDs was on the track, was on Figueroa. It was called the track. It was a nail shop over there, popping nail shop, because all the little females and pimps would come over there, buy DVDs, get they smoke, because it was a smoke shop right there, so it was popping.
Right.
So she knew me from doing that. So she came to me, she was like, "Look, I want to get off here. I want to go here. Can you help me?" I said, "Well, let me do my research." I hopped online that night, and I started looking. This is when Craigslist was popping, and they had the job thing and erotic events up there.
Okay.
So I went on there, and I started searching. I ran across an agent by the name of AJ. I remember this. I ran across an agent, called him up, tell him, "Look, I got this girl. She want to do movies. I don't know how to get her in. Can you help me?" He said, "Yeah, I'm in the valley. Come through. Let's take pictures of her." And we split. He was like, "We split the profit." I'm like, "We split the profit?" Well, you know, because I didn't know the game. So I didn't know the game. So he was like, "Yeah, we split the profit." We split the profit. And basically, I took her there. We went there. I met up with her.
Okay.
He took pictures of her, sent her out, got her work. You know, he was breaking me off. So I'm like, oh shit, okay, I can make money off of this. I ain't gotta sell no more movies. I ain't gotta do none of that. So I went home, talked to my wife about it. She didn't like it at first, but she had to agree with it because I was bringing in money. She seen that first check come in. So she was like, okay, that's what you want to do. Go ahead. So then me and him was working together for a cool month and a half. I kept bringing him girls. Now, he never showed me the game. I kept bringing him girls. He never showed me the game, never told me what he was doing, never gave me none of his connects. Until one day, one of the girls I brought to him, she stopped answering her phone. I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I ran into her. And she was like, well, AJ told me to stop messing with you. Like, he can, you know, that I don't have to go through you. I can just kick it with him and all this. So I called this dude up, was like, dude, what's popping, man? Like, how you gonna do that to me? I've been bringing you females for the past month, and you've been getting paid. I'm the only one bringing you black females. I was only bringing them black females. He had all white females. He didn't have no other black connect. I was the only people bringing them black females.
Okay.
So he was like, look, man, if the nature of the business, it is what it is. Trying to chum me up. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So I went back online, and I started messaging other people. Come to find out, one of the people who I sent pictures to was the owner of Black Ice. It was a big porn company back then before they went under. And he was like, wait a minute, I shot her. Now, this is my first homegirl who I had. She stuck with me, you know, because I called her up. I said, AJ, a flake. You know, I'm gonna try to get you more work. I'm gonna do this. I want to try to do this. Don't worry about AJ. I did the same thing he did to me because I knew her, you know. So she trusted my work. So he was like, I shot her already. He was like, who are you? I'm like, well, that's my home girl. My name is Carson. Woo woo. And he was like, oh, okay. He was like, you got more girls? He was like, can you get more black girls? I'm like, yeah. And he was like, wait a minute. The black girls who I started showing him pictures of, AJ already shot to him. You see what I'm saying? He was like, do you know AJ? I'm like, yeah, I know AJ. I told him the story. He was like, dude, I could have told you not to deal with him. He a fake. He does everybody like that. So he was like, look, I'm gonna show you around the industry. I'm gonna get you plugged in with all the main producers. So that's how I got into porn. So I did porn for 2 years straight. Now, for me doing porn, I wasn't in the movie. I was actually just finding females. I was a recruit for all the companies, for Vivid, West Coast, you know. Then I was the only one bringing black females around. Nobody else had black females. And when I say I was the only one, I was the only one that was able to. I don't drive. Now let's get this straight. I don't drive, okay?
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, my question is this. How was you getting girls to them? You just talking to any random girl? Or where was you getting girls from to get them to them?
The mall, the bus stop, anything. I was the only dude that ever took 7 females to a shoot on the bus. We rode the bus from LA to the Valley. Now you from LA, you know how far the Valley is.
Yeah, so you
on the bus.
Okay.
True story, like true story. And they was like, dude, how are you? You know, and this is what made them respect me more because they never seen nothing like it. They was like, this dude literally hops on the bus with females to bring them here. I done pulled females off the bus and took them to shoot me on the way to a shoot. I done pulled females like, hey, look, I'm on my way to do this. Are you interested? She was like, oh, what? Okay, yeah, take me. I'll take her, be like, hey, look, I just pulled her. Oh, she cute. She gonna go get tested tomorrow.
Okay, so each girl had to get tested before they went to the shoot.
Yeah, each girl had to get tested. Yeah, so basically how it goes is when you take a girl to a shoot, they do a go-see. A go-see is where they go actually meet the producer, and the producer looks her over and looks at her body and makes sure she's nice, clean, and she ain't got no stretch marks, no bullet wounds, no stab wounds, nothing like that. So if they like her, they be like, all right, look, we're gonna schedule her to go take a test. Basically, and then we're gonna shoot her when her tests come back, and then they schedule the shoots. Now, I was the main recruit for Black Ice. They was doing orgies after orgies after orgies. I'm talking about to where a girl will make, if I would bring 10 girls to an orgy, okay, all 10 of them girls are mine, okay? I'll get paid $100 finder's fee for each girl from the company. Okay, I'll get paid $100 finder's fee from them. Okay, and I'll get 10% from the girls off of what they make.
Oh, okay. So how long did you pursue this I guess adventure, I guess I can call it, or how long was you in the industry?
2 years. 2 years.
Okay. So when you got out, what was your next move once you got out?
Well, see, I got out by it was by choice, but it was by, you know, me stay in and lose my marriage, or me get out and keep my marriage, because I messed up. You know, I ended up messing up. The little head started thinking for the big head. So I ended up messing up doing a movie. The girl who I did a movie with ended up leaking it to Twitter, and my wife followed me on Twitter. So it was a big old fiasco with the whole industry. Like, I turned the industry upside down with this whole fiasco of everything. So I ended up getting out by choice. After that, I went back to selling DVDs. I said I was going to leave it alone. I went back to selling DVDs. So I started back wholesaling to a couple of cats. And one of the cats I was wholesaling for, he was like, look, this is what I got. He was like, I don't have no money, but you give me 100 movies, I'll give you this Fire Stick. I'm like, a Fire Stick? What a Fire Stick? Huh? Like a fire, you know me, I'm clueless, you know, because I done been in the porn industry. I wasn't thinking about no streaming, no nothing. So he told me what it can do. I said, okay, bring it here, bring it to my house. If I can do something with it, I'll give you the 100 movies.
Okay.
So he brought it to the house. So me and my wife were sitting up there checking it out. I'm looking, I'm like, oh wow, it's got everything on here. We watching TV shows, and you know what I'm saying? We done, you know, we in heaven. You see what I'm saying?
So when he brought the stick to you, it was already programmed.
It was already programmed.
Oh, okay.
It was already programmed. So we in heaven. So I'm like, okay. So I give him the 100 movies. I'm thinking it's a deal. I'm like, okay, cool, it's a deal.
Yeah, because he got over on you.
Huh?
He got over on you, but okay.
No, you got to look at it like this.
No, I got you. No, I got you. Go ahead. Go ahead. At that point in time, he got over on you. I mean, but I got you. Go ahead.
So I'm thinking it's a deal. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I gave him the 100 movies. He gave me the, you know, I kept the Fire Stick. So I'm looking like, man. So he called me. He was like, hey, do you think you can program? Do you think you can program one of them sticks? Because he knew I was a smart dude. You know what I'm saying? He knew I was a smart dude. I do computers and do all that. So I'm like, program. I'm like, let me look. So what I did was I factory reset it, that Fire Stick I had. And I went on YouTube and searched it up on how to set it up. And the thing is, I couldn't get it to work. I'm like, I can't get this thing to work. What happened was my wife went on YouTube and she ended up putting spins build on the Fire Stick. And she ended up showing me.
So your wife was the first one to actually know how to program.
Yeah, because I didn't know how to do it. And you know, I'm up there, I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, dude, I done messed this thing up. I'm like, I'm out of 100 movies. I'm mad now. And she was like, hold up. She went to work. She came back. She was like, look, put this in. She searched, you know, she did that searching stuff. So she was like, put this in exactly how it is. And we did it. And a spins bill came up. That's when I started. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So that very next day, after she did that, we went right to Sears and we bought like, 10 or 15 Fire Sticks. Okay. That next day, we bought 10 or 15 Fire Sticks. And we just started pushing them out, people at our job, because we was putting a spins build on there. And then I'm like, hold up, I got customers who I used to sell movies to. Let me tell them about this. So one of my customers is like, man, you sold me this Fire Stick. Now, I was selling the customer's Fire Stick, but he was like, man, you sold me this Fire Stick. Ain't no black movies on it. I'm like, man, everything on there. You lying. Everything on there. They told me everything. You can get everything on there. And sure enough, he started naming some movies. I started searching. I'm like, man, I can't get that. Man, I can't get that. Man, I can't get that. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, so now I had to go back to the drawing board. I had to be like, okay, what can I do to keep these customers coming back? Because they're gonna go. I'm not giving them what they want. Right. I'm not giving them what they want. They want black stuff. I'm not giving it to them. They need black stuff. So once you realized that you was able to do the stick, and then once you start doing the Fire Sticks, okay, then you had somebody come to you about black movies. Yeah. So during this time, did you bump or did you see or did you look at anybody's videos on YouTube during this process, or not yet? No, not yet. Okay. Not yet. So I'm like, okay, how can I get black movies? I'm like, I got these black movies. How can I get them on there? So then I started searching. And then I came across Target's video. And I ended up calling Target. Me and Target chopped it up, and I'll call them every day because I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn how they was doing this stuff now because I'm interested. So I'm calling Target every day trying to get information.
So how did you end up knowing Target though? From something else?
No, from YouTube. I hit him up on YouTube and I literally hit him up and was like, "Hey, dude, here go my number. Call me. I want to talk business with you."
Oh, okay. So he just ended up calling you. Oh, okay.
He called me. You know, I wasn't expecting him to call me. You know what I'm saying? It was a long shot. He was like, "Yeah, well," and he called me. Okay. So me and Target became cool, and I'm like, okay. So this is when Pipkin was around. He had a group with Pipkin. This is when he had a group with Dexter and all them. So he brought me into that group. So I'm learning. It was another dude by the name of Green Mom that said, "Look, if you make a build, I can host it." So I'm like, make a build. I'm like, make a build. I'm like, he was like, yeah, like spins and all that. I'm like, okay. I'm like, cool. All right, cool. All right. So I went and I started playing with the AI Knox skin. I started playing with it. I stayed up all night. I started playing with it, figuring it out. Like my wife would tell you, I stayed up she cussed me out that night. I remember that night. I slept on the couch. I figured it out. And this is how the power build was born. I put it together. I stayed up all night. I was linking stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna link this, I'm gonna link that. And then when I found out I can link to YouTube, I'm like, hold up. This is where the movies that I'm selling are coming from. YouTube. Them black movies. I'm like, hold up. If I can do that, I'm back in the game. Because now they can get the hood movies they want.
Right. What's good, Biz Diva?
So I started linking. I started hot linking to YouTube and pulling the movies off, and that's how the Power Build came about. So when the first Power Build got released, it was called the Hood Movie Section. It wasn't called Urban. It was called the Hood Movie Section.
Okay, Bama fan, what's good with you? Go ahead, D.
It was called the Hood Movie Section, and you know, my wife was like, "You need to change it." She was like, "That's kind of like, you know, you got to understand you putting yourself in a bubble. You need to change it." I'm like, "So what do you think I should call it?" She was like, "Call it Urban." I'm like, okay. That's when I released 2.2 with the different colors of power. When I had the Power Build with the different colors on there, because I wanted to make it look like the African flag. Because it was a different color. That's how it was. That's how it was supposed to be about.
Right, the red, black, and green.
Yeah, so that's how it was. Okay. So I'm like, okay. So I called it Urban and started taking off. So this is when Kodi 16 started coming around. I'm like, I gotta do a new build. I gotta do a new look. She was like, why? Keep it the same. I'm like, no, I want to do a new look. And she was like, okay, well, remember this. If you do a new look, a lot of people might not gravitate to it because they're used to the old look. And she told me, which I should have stick with the old look. But she told me this, and this is where Power 16 was born with the silver, and it was all based on power. The first Power Build wasn't based on power. Only reason I called it Power is because I like to show power.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, I'm gonna call it Power, and it's just catchy. It was just catchy. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. So I released Power 16 based on power, had all the power pictures. That's when I really got deep into actually making different sections in the urban section. When I started bringing in the documentaries, when I started bringing in, you know, the House of Consciousness and different things like that. So then I sat back and I'm like, okay, it's time to take this to the next level. This is when Target was talking about doing reboot. I'm like, okay. So now me and Target, we cool, but it was another person that came at me, started calling me racist and all that for, you know, bringing urban to the community and saying that I was racist, and he had an IPTV service. Okay. I forgot his name. Target was here, he will remember his name, but I think he got outcasted from the community or he left. But I'm like, you know what? I need to figure out how to come up with an add-on. And my wife was like, okay, you want to do add-on now? She was like, what's new? You always want to do something new. What's new now? So I'm like, okay. So I put my head, I asked Target. He was like, and if it's a true story, and Target would tell you, he was like, man, to do add-on, it takes too much money. It takes too much. To do add-on, it takes too much. It takes too much money. You ain't gonna be able to do it. So I'm like, all right, I sensed the hate. I was like, all right. I'm like, I wasn't tripping off of it. So this dude came at me. I came back at the dude, and Target stuck up for this dude, and then me and Target got into it, and that's how me and Target started beefing. When he stuck up for this dude, I felt he should have stuck up for me when I was in the right. So I'm like, you know what, forget it. So now I'm beefing with Target, which now leads me to beef with Dexter and his whole little crew, okay? Because, you know, they run together. So I'm like, all right, so now I'm beefing with these cats. Now I got to see what's popping. I'm outcasted again. I'm outcasted. You know, those was my only connects to help me. I got to figure something out. So I came across Solus. I came across Solus before he became big. I hit Solus up. I'm like, look, I got a new build. I just made it. I need you to help me put it on my server, and I want help with something else later down the line. And this was when and this was the new version of Power 16. So he was like, okay. So he helped me. He put it up.
So Solus help you put it up
on my server. Yeah.
Okay.
I paid him because I've never been the one to ever take somebody's work and say I'm not going to pay you. So I offered him money and I paid him.
Okay.
Okay. So I put money in his pocket. So then this is when everybody started coming at me like, oh, your build looks like the beast. You nothing but a copier. You all you do is hot link to YouTube and all this and all that, and you're not a real builder and all this and all that. So I'm like, look, all this going back and forth is irrelevant. Ain't none of y'all can do what I do, and I stuck to it to this day. So basically, what happened was I'm like, it's time for me to do a new build. It's time for me to do a new build. So I'm like, do I really want it? And I've seen Solus's skills. So I'm like, you know what? If you can skin this new build for me, I'll pay you. This is when the other power build was, this is when my third power build was actually built. He did it.
Right. So Solus made the first build, or he just helped you with
No, he never made my first two builds. And Solus will tell you, he didn't have a hand in touching my first two builds. He made my third build.
Okay.
He made my third one. And the reason why was because he knew skinning more than what I knew. So I wanted it to be a little bit more in depth. You see what I'm saying? I wanted it to be a little bit more in depth. So he made that. So after that, you know, it's when he started getting popularity from Joe Nobody, Husham, and everybody. And I felt like, okay, dude, like, I'm the first one to approach you in the community, period. You know, I was the first one to approach Solus, period, before anybody. He'll tell you, DVD is the first, and this will come out of Solus' mouth. DVD was the first one to approach me in the community, period, for anything. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And when he started getting on Husham's show, you know, he started, you know, then he started coming after me. Me and him started beefing for a little bit.
Who? You and Husham or you and Solus?
Me and Solus. You know, because I done went through my beef with Husham because he'll let everybody on his show but me. He was letting everybody on his show but me. And I was like, dude, why you ain't got no blacks on your show? Because he didn't have no blacks on his show. To this day, he didn't have no blacks on his show. No black people was on his show. I'm being honest with you guys. No black people was on Husham's show. None.
Okay, so since then, have anybody been on the show?
No, because, you know, he doesn't really do his shows anymore. But nobody has really, no black, and SUPERDELL would tell you, no blacks was on his show. So, you know, he let me on the show one time. I told him who I was, Dvdking, and I was so hyped because I'm like, man, these people got 50,000, 70,000, 80,000 subscribers. I'm on their show. You know what I'm saying? I'm hyped. They embracing me. But it was the whole point of everybody thought I was a joke. Nobody took me serious. Nobody. So I'm like, okay. And I sat down and I thought to myself, how can I be taken serious? And I'm like, okay, it's time for me to actually do an add-on and actually come out with an add-on for the urban community. So I'm like, cool. So I took all my resources. I found out, you know, took all my resources I learned. and everything like that. And this is when I started a GoFundMe. I'm telling you from the rooter to the tutor.
Okay. And if you guys have any questions out there, guys, you guys can always intervene to ask the question. So
yeah, definitely, yeah. I started to GoFundMe, and the video is still up. The GoFundMe was for me to get movies off of Black Star Video. I talked to the guy from Black Star. He had a lot of underground movies, and he was like, "Yeah, you come up with this, I'll be happy to give you the movies, and you know you can do whatever for them." Because I was gonna buy the movie straight out from Black Star. And everybody was like, you know, it was like, okay. Everybody was like, huh? You know, when I put the GoFundMe up, everybody thought I was a joke, and it was like, ain't nobody about to, you know, ain't nobody about to do it, or ain't nobody gonna do no urban add-on. Like that's, you're being racist. That's like, you know, that you're separating. Joe Nobody was like, you're separating the community. Came out of Joe Nobody's mouth. You're separating the community. This is what he said. You're separating the community by bringing urban into the community. I said, how? He was like, well, what are you trying to call all the other add-ons? White add-ons? I'm like, no, I'm just saying that there's nothing for black people in Kodi. There's not. He was like, but you're separating the community. That's not good. And, you know, this and that. I'm like, dude, how am I separating the community? How? And he was like, well, you're being racist. Not nobody else. You're the one being racist because you're separating the community. I'm like, okay, whatever. So nobody thought it was going to take off. Nobody thought it was going to take off. So I kept pushing for it. My homeboy came in town, and my homeboy was like, look, this is something you really want to do? I said, yeah. He shot me $2,000. He was like, here go $2,000. That's your startup fee. He was like, all I want is my money back. I'm like, are you sure? He was like, all I want is my money back. So I went out and I started investing in the server. And I'm like, okay. So I called GoDaddy. I upped my server space. And I put my movies on GoDaddy. And this is when the first power add-on was built. This is when the first power add-on was built. And it was all urban based. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, I had to charge for it. And everybody was right. I became the devil. When I said I have to charge for it, I became the devil. And the reason why they was felt that way, because at that point in time, everything on as far as Kodi base was free. Yeah, at that time, everything in Kodi base was free. But they didn't understand that I have to pay this $2,000 back to this man. I have to pay this server every month. And I have to take time out to buy these movies. So I'm like, I couldn't give it out for free. So I was the devil, okay? So I got my little customers. Everybody was liking it. Everybody was like, man, this add-on is great. Dude, wow, okay, this is nice. This is nice, okay. So I started a Facebook group. And then in the Facebook group, I started putting it out. Until one day I'm cruising Facebook, and I see somebody's page, and they have the same movies I got. I'm like, hold up. Them movies ain't on the internet. You can't find them movies nowhere. You got to buy them movies. Now, unless you bought the movies, that's another story. But I don't think somebody will buy these type of movies and know about these type of movies. So I hit the guy up. And I said, hey. And it was a funny joke. I'm like, hey, you in competition with me? LOL. Dude hit me back, was like, no, I'm not in competition with you, but I have your add-on. I'm like, huh? How do you have my add-on? I'm like, who are you? And he told me his name. So I went back in my records and I started checking all my, you know, all the people that bought, because I kept records. To this day, I still keep records of everybody that bought. I'm like, hold up, this dude's name is not on here, but he has my movies that I just paid for. So I left it alone.
So how big are you? How big are you now? You're bigger and you're known in the community now. Once this is going on.
Yeah. Once this is going on, yes, I'm known in the community. Yes, okay. I'm known in the community. Everybody know who Dvdking is. Everybody has beef with Dvdking. Dvdking's the devil and all this because he charges, and he's charging ridiculous prices for a movie add-on that nobody should pay. So basically what it was, I'm like, okay, so I left it alone for a minute, you know, dealing with the guy. So I left it alone for a month because I followed the guy and I kept tabs on the guy. You know, once he told me that he had my add-on and I seen he had my movies, I kept tabs on the guy. So the guy first, he was like, man, does anybody know when you get hosting sites that I can put up movies because I want to do a black add-on and all this? I'm like, here we go. So I'm like, okay. And then the guy's grandma died. You know, rest in peace to his grandma. No disrespect, but his grandma died, so he stopped. He disappeared for a minute. He disappeared. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, I ain't got to deal with him. He disappeared. He disappeared for 2 months. So I'm still selling my add-on. Everybody still hating me because my add-on, at the time, my add-on was $50. Okay? My add-on was $50. I'm keeping it real. It was $50. One-time payment, $50. That's how much it was. Okay? But you got to look at the type of money I was putting out. Okay? And that's what I felt.
Right. So your philosophy was the money that you spent, you was trying to make sure you get your money back that you spent. That was your logic of thinking of it, right?
That was my logic of thinking of it.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So now we get into, it's starting to get close and close. I'm in Louisiana now, and my add-on is booming. And now all of a sudden this guy pops back up. Now I'm in Louisiana. Now I don't get good service in Louisiana, and I think this is where around the time I met you. This is around the time I met you because I was a part of the henchmen at the time.
You met me? You know who I am?
Well, you know,
I'm just messing.
No, but I think I was a part of the henchmen at the time, and that's who that's who helped me with my add-on. Big shout out to Mike Myers and Solis. You know, I did pay them to help me with my add-on. Now, did they code the add-on? Yes. They did code the add-on. I paid them to code the add-on because I didn't know code. Okay, let's get that right. I paid Solis and Mike Myers to code the add-on. Did they help with putting anything in the add-on? No. They didn't have a hand on putting anything in the add-on whatsoever. All they did was have a thing in coding the add-on. As far as my XMLs and everything like that, I did myself. My movies, I uploaded myself.
Okay, could you please repeat that? I want to make sure everybody does hear what you just said.
Mike Myers and Solis coded Power, the add-on. That was the first urban add-on. It was called Power. Mike Myers and Solis coded it. They didn't have a hand on any of the actual material in it. Any of the material was all me. I hosted it, I uploaded it, I bought it.
Right.
Everything was me.
Well, I'm saying that was a question, so I wanted to make sure that the question was answered right. So I love my two nephews. Yes, that's more or less why people was upset.
So now, after that, I'm in Louisiana, and you know, I'm a part of the henchmen. I find out that this guy had majority of my content I done bought.
Okay.
So I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. Now we got a problem. Because this guy has majority of my content I done bought, and he's passing it out for free. Like he's passing my XMLs out. So I'm like, hold up. Wait a minute. Are you serious right now? Like, are you really serious? So I hit the guy up on a one-on-one basis. I'm like, dude, why are you doing this? He was like, well, you're scamming the community because you're charging so much money for this and movies should be free and you're a scammer and I'm going to make sure you're taking that.
Okay. So
my mouth dropped. So I'm like, hold up. How am I scamming the community when I buy my content? I pay for my Kodi. I pay for my servers. So I'm supposed to do all that. I'm supposed to come out of my pocket to put out something for free. And I said, where they do that at? I'm like, come on, man. If you go buy a car, you're not going to drive everybody around and waste up all your gas and not expect them to put gas in your car.
Right.
You ain't gonna do that. That's not logical.
Okay.
So he was on this whole big tip. Kodi is free. Movies should be free, and I'm charging for free content. That's the way he felt.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay. So I go back to Solis and them. I complain. And they was like, look, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just do you. Don't worry about it. Just do you. I'm like, okay. Guy keep messing with me. He keep poking at me. He keep poking. I'm like, So I started going live. I started doing live shows. Started going ham. Like, dude, for real? Like, come on, man. Like, you know, I'm doing this to put.
So, okay, here's my question. Once he started doing that, what made you go live?
Because nobody else would listen to me.
So you feel like the community would listen to you?
No, I felt like since he wasn't getting back at me, since he wasn't answering my phone like a man, like my calls and talk to me man to man, I feel he's gonna see my video one way or another. Somebody's gonna see my video and give it to him and ask him, "What the hell are you doing?" See, I thought somebody was really gonna say, "Why are you messing with this guy? And why are you doing this? And this is not right for you to do this to this man when he's trying to provide for his family."
Right. So, but basically it went the other way. It backfired.
It backfired. Yes, it backfired a whole 100-degree angle to where I'm the bad person in the community. So now I'm going live. Solus kept telling me, stop going live. Solus kept telling me, stop going live. All the henchmen kept telling me, stop going live. I didn't listen. I was hard-headed. I didn't listen. So then Solus and me got into it. And the reason why Solus and me got into it is because now this guy popped out with an add-on, with a base code of an add-on that looked just like mine.
Okay.
So I'm like, hold up. This looked just like mine. My movies, my way of doing it, everything to the rooter to the tutor.
Okay.
I'm like, only two people will have a hand on helping this dude like that. 2 people will have a hand on helping this dude like that. And them are the same 2 people that helped me. So I went at Solus. I'm like, dude, you helped him clone my add-on. Solus denied it. He was like, dude, I didn't help him do a damn thing. I didn't help him do nothing. He kept denying. So I ended up going at Solus because I was mad. Because I didn't know who to trust. I didn't know what was going on. Because this guy, all of a sudden, he has my XMLs. He has my movies. Now he has an add-on that looks like mine. Only 2 people have access to my server. Because Solus and Mike Myers have access to my server.
Right.
So how would he have my XMLs? How would he know anything like this? Where did this guy come from? Didn't even know this guy even existed. Don't even know. Never met this guy a day in my life until he came at me.
Okay.
Never met him. So after that, me and Solus gets into it. And Solus is like, he started going at me. Solus started going at me. Me and Solus going back and forth now. So I'm out of the henchman. I'm not in the henchman no more. I'm on an island of its own.
Okay.
So now I'm like, what am I going to do? I was a part of this group. Now this guy is coming after me. Now I got to figure out how to defend myself against all these people. So I'm like, all right, should I stop? My wife was like, you need to stop. She told me, she was like, you need to stop this. Stop doing YouTube. You need to stop and go find another hustle. Go get a job. Go do something. But this is not for you. You need to stop right now. I didn't listen to her. I didn't stop. I kept it going. So while me and Solus is going after each other, you know, now this dude comes about. Now his name is being brought up. You know, so while his name is being brought up, I start calling out his name, and everybody starts going to go follow him and knowing about him and everything like this. So I'm like, okay. My wife was like, you're making him famous. And I didn't listen to her. She kept telling me, you're making him famous. Stop mentioning his name. You're making him famous. People are going to Solus and all them because you keep calling out their names. Stop it. And I'm like, no, they need to know. I'm like, somebody gonna stick up for me. Somebody gonna come ride my back, have my back on this. I'm paying too much money out to give up. I have too much money invested.
Right.
And she was like, well, you need to chalk that money up as a loss. She was like, you need to chalk it up as a loss. She was like, right now you're spending more than what you're making because of him. You keep spending money, you're not making enough money. You're not bringing in enough money like you was.
Right.
So I didn't listen. I kept going. What? So now, me and Solus is at it. Solus started, you know, saying, oh, well, you know, now everybody's going at me talking about, well, you're putting out free movies that need to be free. And this is when people start saying, oh, your movies can be found anywhere. And I'm like, okay. My movies can be found anywhere. How can my movies be found anywhere when I'm buying my movies? Let's test and be proven. Come on, we can test and be proven. So that whole fiasco went about to where people started trying to test me and couldn't prove it. They was trying to look up movies I had. They still couldn't find it. And it was like, oh, nobody want them B movies anyway. Nobody's watching them B movies anyway. You're charging for B movies and that's wrong. You're charging for low budget movies and nobody want them low budget movies. I'm like, but you just said I'm charging for free movies. Now you're saying I'm charging for low budget movies. Which one is it? Make up your mind.
Right.
Which one, you know, which one do you guys want to fuss about? Me charging for free movies or me charging for low budget movies? Which one? So they didn't know what the thing. All they said was, "You're making money off of Kodi and you're wrong." I'm like, oh, that's the issue. I'm making money off of Kodi, and I can't see the chat. So if anybody's asking me questions, I'm not looking at the chat. I'm just telling my story.
Well, you got one. You got one from Tim Wizard. He said, "Did you get his email?" He sent you an email.
Yeah, Tim. Yeah. I got you. So I'm like, okay. So my whole thing was, I have all these people now attacking me. So now I'm like, okay. So what happened was, I had Power Ad on. He was coming out with Urban Kings. So what I did was, since he took my movies, I went to GoDaddy and I took his name. I went and bought a brand new domain under Urban Kings. Okay? He took my movies, I took his name, tit for tat. That's the way I was looking at it. You know, tit for tat. So what it was somebody sent me a link to his add-on that before, like 2 days before it got released. And I ended up releasing it first. And I said, hey, I got a free, since y'all don't want to pay for mine, I got a free urban add-on for you guys. Here you go. Because my whole thing was, I knew he was hot linking to me. So I'm like, okay, he's going to hot link to me. All I'm going to do is kill the links, which is going to kill his add-on, and he got to go back to the drawing board. That was my whole plan right there, to get rid of him and kill him off. So I'm like, okay, so I released it. Solus came at me even more, was like, oh, you dumb. You're dumb. You didn't even, because they thought I took his add-on. They thought I actually took the actual add-on and called it mine, which no, I did not. I took his add-on and just released it before he did. I never called it mine. I never said it was mine. I released it before he did. Right. So after that, after going back and forth with him and all that, me and Solus talked. And Solus was like, you know, the reason why he came at me is because everybody kept saying I was a scammer and I was a con artist. And I asked Solus this: out of all the people that have ever called me out, name one person I conned. Have they ever came out and said I conned them? And can they prove it? Do they have receipts? Can they come on a live show and actually prove that I conned them? And he was like, no. He was like, nobody's never came on and actually said you conned them. But he was like, well, you got to look at it like this. If I'm associated with you, people are going to think I'm a con artist and I'm associated with you, and that's the reason why I have to back off from you. But you wouldn't listen to me. I told you to be quiet and calm down and stay and go in the background, but you wouldn't listen to me. So that's why I had to go at you. And I'm like, but yet again, I asked him again, out of all the people that's calling me out, have any of them came out with proof on how I conned them? And he was like, no. And I said, to this day, has anybody ever came out with proof on how I conned you? Because people say I'm a con. How did I con you? Show proof. Where's the receipt at? You see what I'm saying? Can you show anything to where this is how he conned me, and actually come on live and talk? No. Right.
So for everybody that's in the chat, that's listening to the story, my thing is if you guys have questions, or if you feel like there's something inside of his story that he's not telling right, this is your time. This is your time to either ask a question or refer to something that you feel like that you know. So if you feel like you know something, let it be known. I'm gonna give you a little bit of intermission, D, so I can let people know that. If it's something, again, that's the reason why I bring people on, guys. If you guys want to ask them questions, this is the time to ask them. So just ask the question. He can't see the chat, but I can. So within me seeing the chat, I will ask him what it is that y'all want me to ask them. Also, before I go any further, before I get to the next question with DVD, I do want to give a shout out to Mark Metro. He's one of the biggest, he has one of the biggest Facebook Cowboys pages, guys. So I will put the link in the description. Actually, I put it in the chat, and I will put it in, it's going to be in the description of my videos. He does jerseys. He does custom-made jerseys. So he doesn't do Cowboys. He does everybody's. So, but he has a big Facebook Cowboy following. So I do want to make sure that I don't forget that. He did hit the chat, and I told him I wouldn't shut him out until he actually hit the chat. So for any other team, LJ, that you guys want probably a custom jersey done, he got you. So when you go into the Facebook group, just let them know Bo knows sent you. You guys can go at it from there. DVD. So after that, then what happened? Because I love my two nephews says, ask DVD to bring us to 2018. Ask him how he feels to be back on top of his game and rising like a phoenix.
Well, the whole thing is this, and that's a good question. I love my two nephews. I'm still not back on top. You know, I got knocked down a lot, and right now, you know, I crawled. Now, right now, I'm walking. Now I gotta walk to that ladder. I'm not all the way back at the top just yet. You know, everybody that knows me, from Bo, everybody that knows me knows. Now this is one thing I can tell you. When I first did this, nobody thought it was gonna take off. When I first did Urban, nobody in the world thought it was gonna take off. Everybody said I was a fool. Everybody said nobody's gonna care about it. Nobody cares about black movies. Nobody. So with that being said, look at it to this day. If it wasn't for me taking a stand for us as black people that didn't have anything in this Kodi community, it wouldn't be Urban to this day. It wouldn't be no Urban to this day. And I can guarantee it, because you got to look at it like this. Think about this. How long Kodi been around? Since Xbox 360 or Xbox? Okay, so think about it. If there was going to be Urban in this game, why did it take for me to come in to do something? I'm pretty sure other people's been in here that have been using Kodi for a lot longer than what I have. Why did it take me to come into Kodi to bring Urban to the game?
And then for the names he brought up, the names that he brought up, I'm quite sure that he has no problem with any of them coming here on the panel to talk to him about it.
No.
From Solus to Superdell to Urban Kings to who else name did he use? Husham. Anybody name that he used, if y'all can get in contact with them and they need to come here before I end the show, they more than welcome to hit my panel.
Because I didn't say nothing wrong about
my thing is anything they feel like they want to ask or anything they want to say, like I said, y'all know my panel is open.
Pretty much. And this is the whole thing. And everybody has seen me grow from little time. Bob's been around. I'm talking about from Bob being around to Aldrin being around. Solus, Trooper was even around. You know, and Trooper can come up in here. If I said anything that's misconstrued or misleading, let Trooper or anybody come up in here to try to correct me, because everything I stated was nothing but facts. Nothing but facts.
Wait a minute, hold on, dude. So what, LJ, the link I put in there is not working? Go ahead, dude.
Yeah, everything I stated was nothing but facts.
Cannot display at the moment. Okay, go ahead.
And everything I stated was nothing but facts. I've never, you know, the whole thing on you know, me going at everybody and me making enemies with everybody. Yeah, I stated it, and I told why I made enemies with everybody. And I told everybody, and everybody, their main gripe with me is he's charging for movies that should be free. That's their main gripe. They can't say anything else but he's charging for movies that should be free.
So that was the biggest gripe. So another question I have. Here's a question I have. Out of the YouTube community, who did you follow or who did you look at and you said, I want to either channel myself toward them, or you like how they got down, or was it nobody that you saw that you said I want to, that you looked at and you said I want to, you know, not so much be like them, but they motivated you to
Target.
keep doing what you're doing?
Target.
Okay,
Target.
so Target.
That's why I reached out to him. Target, because you know, like I said, Target was the first one who I reached out to. Target is the first person who I talked to in this community. You know, I remember when I told my wife I talked to Target. She was like, because you know we was looking at everybody. You know, we looked at Joe Nobody, we looked at Target, we looked at Husham. You know, and when I told her I got in contact with Target, and she was like, "Why are you getting in contact with these people? These people don't know you. They don't want to deal with you.
Right.
You're nobody to them."
Right.
And I'm like, no, I want to be like Target, because Target had that name. He was making that name for himself. I wanted to be underneath that umbrella, which was Target.
Right. Hold on real quick. Mark Metro, are you still in the chat? If you still in the chat, let me know. Mark Metro, if you still in the chat, let me know. All right, go ahead, D.
Yeah, it was Target. It was, you know, at the end of the day, it was Target who I wanted to be like, because he didn't have to take me in. He didn't have to never call me. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? He didn't never have to do anything. He reached his hand back out, and I felt like, you know, I really took his kindness for weakness when I, you know, jumped to conclusions when I should have looked at the whole big picture of why me and him got into it. And to this day, I kick myself in the butt for getting into it with Target. I do. I kick myself in the butt every day for getting into it with Target. Because
he's huge now. He's super
thank
huge.
you. I'm supposed to literally be underneath his umbrella. He's the one that brought me in. He's the one that showed me the way. He brought me into the Dexter crew. He's the one that introduced me to these other people. If it wasn't for Target, you guys wouldn't know a DVD. And that I guarantee.
I'm gonna cut you off one more time, D, just to make sure that he get this. Mark Metro, I just made you a moderator. So Mark, could you text the information, the group information for people to go into the group? So you should be able to type the information in there on how they find the group on the Facebook page. So if you guys are looking for sports jerseys, custom made sports jerseys, the group will take care of it for you. Any other kind of information that will also let you guys know. So Mark, if you can you type the information in the type? I don't know if they was able to get it. Try it again, Mark. Try it for me one more time, and then I'll copy it myself. So when I paste it, I'll have the right one as well. So Terry Martinez says, DVD. So what is your next move?
My next move right now is this APK that just got released called Get the Strap. And right now, this is a whole different breed of APKs that I just released. And
so do people have access to it?
Yes, it's in my file link right now. It will be in Bo's file link. I'm pretty sure Bo's gonna do a video on it. It's in my file link now. When I say that this is the first of its kind, it's the first of its kind. Just like when I brought Urban to the game and nobody's never seen Urban, you never seen an APK like this. When I say you never seen an APK like this, you're able to launch Twitter, MyWidget. You're able to chat in this APK. You know, actually have a live chat with people. It gives you notifications. It's just all around. Bo, have you ever seen an APK where you can actually have music CDs and movies in there at the same time?
No.
Never, right? And you seen you seen the APK, right?
Yeah, I seen it.
And have you ever actually seen an actual APK where you can introduce, where people can actually go up in there and listen to music, and if they stop listening to music, they can go watch a movie?
No, I haven't seen that like that. That's why I said once people be able to get it, then it will be huge. Business, they want to make sure. Wow, I read the comments. Low DVD clone went out like a call him up, and he ran. Biz Diva says the issue seems to be that most of the bills were he's talking to somebody else, free put together in hobby list. So lots of people, included end users, had a problem with paid bills. Oh, okay. So no, he was talking to you. I'm gonna read it again.
What
So
do you say?
the issue seems to be that most of the bills were available for free and put together by hobby list, by people that was basically doing just doing it on their free time. So lots of people, including end users, have problems with paid bills.
All right, now let me answer that.
Okay.
I want to ask you guys a question, and I want Bo to answer this because Bo right here, because Bo got 9 to 5. Bo, do you go to work for fun?
Do I go to work for fun?
Yeah, do you go to work for fun? If your work today said, you know what, Bo, we not paying you today, but you got to come in.
Oh no, they gonna pay me. Your Bo not going to work. That's easy for me.
So wait, hold on. You get paid for your time. That's why you work.
Right.
Am I right?
Oh yeah, all day long, all day strong.
If you're not being paid for your time, you're not going to work. I took time out of my day. I took time out of my life. I took time away from my kids and my wife to bring something to the table. Hours and hours research and putting things together. And do you think that I should do that for free, or do you think I should be compensated?
No, you should. I mean, go ahead.
I should be compensated. So this is where people is mixed. It's half and half. You have people that do this for free, yes, but you have to understand this, and I'm going to put it out there. They're getting paid somewhere. Nobody does this for free. They're getting paid somewhere. Prime example. I bought skin from Soulless. Is that wrong for Soulless to sell skins? Nobody looked at that being bad. I bought IPTV from Target. Is that wrong for him to sell IPTV? No one looked at that being bad. But when I come out with a movie and TV show add-on, since everybody's on this whole thing, movies and TV shows should be free, I'm the bad person. Bills should be free, but you have people out here that charge for bills when they make it because their time is what costs. My time is what costs. I don't give a care about the little movie I bought. It's my time on me finding that movie, me getting that movie, me uploading that movie, me making sure that link works, and me getting a dedicated server and not using open load sites or these other sites that go down, and me making sure that that server is paid every month. That's my time.
Right.
That's why I charge, because of my time.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, okay. No, I want to acknowledge the people that came in. I got 2 YouTubers just came in. What's good, Tyreek? What's good, V-Dub? Both of them just hit the chat. I do want to shout both of them out. Also, while DVDs is talking right now, also any YouTubers that are YouTubers, push 1 so the people in the chat can subscribe to you. All right, go ahead, D.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, yeah, people can do free builds all they want, but trust and believe they're going to get paid somewhere down the line. They're getting paid somewhere. So don't think that all these people out here just doing it willy-nilly for free. No, please don't think that. See, they want you to think that, but I'm here to expose that. I'm here to show that, no, that ain't true. Because if a builder has a YouTube channel, he's getting paid from YouTube somewhere. If a builder has that super chat on and he has a YouTube channel, he's getting paid somewhere. If he has a build and he sells boxes, he's getting paid off of them boxes. If a builder is promoting IP Vanish, he's getting paid from IP Vanish. He's getting paid. He has income. He's generating income somewhere.
Right. So for Truth just hit the building, for anybody that wants to hit the panel, and anybody that want to hit the panel and ask DVD questions, you can. But there is a disclaimer. If you get on here and you get to act it up, if Truth do not kick you out, I will. So if you're coming on to ask questions, then then you guys can come in. You guys can come on the panel. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you guys know, and I'm opening it up. So also Simi Tuna also was in the building. I know he was in here. So I want to make sure I'm not missing nobody, no YouTubers. Mr. On Demand, Mr. On Demand is in there. I did see him. I think I shouted him out earlier. I'm not for sure if I did, if I didn't. What'd you finish say, D?
No, I just want, since Troop is up in here, he's known me for the longest out of everybody. Okay, he's known me longer than he know you, bro. He's known me for the longest. Troop been there for the whole 3 years. I've been on this thing. Troop has been there from beginning to the end.
I've been there longer, but yeah, okay.
Well, okay, how long you been with me? How long you been with me?
Whoa, hold on.
Wait. About 3 years, but I've been in the community longer.
Well,
okay, so wait a minute, I want to make sure I don't miss this question. So Terry says 2 DVDs. So you is only in it to get paid?
Was I only in it to get paid?
No, he says 2 DVDs. So you only in it to get paid only.
To be honest with you, yes. Because why else not do something to get paid? Anything I do for money. When I did porn, I did money. When I sold DVDs, I did money. I didn't do that for fun. I didn't do it because there was females around. I didn't do it because I like movies. I'm in it to get paid. I have 4 kids and a wife. I have to generate an income. People don't sell boxes for fun. People sell boxes to make money.
Right, but I don't know if you actually totally understood what he was saying, because what you said is not all the way true, because you have put stuff out that have been free.
Yeah,
no. Solely for the money, I don't take that as totally right.
Okay.
I mean, you might say, yeah, you're in it to make money, but do you put stuff out for free? Yes, you do. So,
okay.
So when you say it like that, you make it like you don't put nothing out for free, and that's not true, because you have put stuff out for free. Okay. So when you on the file, if you heard the question right, but I want to make sure that is out there the right way.
Okay, well, okay, yeah, you're right. I have my builds have been free. Literally, all my builds have been free except for my builds that had my actual exclusive add-on in it. Those are the only time I have ever charged for a build. If it had an actual exclusive, if you guys notice, and Bo would tell you this, only thing I have ever really charged for was an add-on. My power builds have always been out there for free. My power builds have always been out there for free.
Right. So for On Demand and Troop was the first one that came in. Troop, do you have a question for DVD or no? Troop must have stepped away. On Demand, since you just came in after Troop, do you have a question for DVD or no?
Okay, yeah, it's a question that I think can help him grow. Like, so I'm just asking, do you have plans on upgrading your channel in the future for your production value and the quality of what you put out on YouTube? Because I think that can help you grow a lot.
I do, but right now, it's not really a big focus of mine, and I'm gonna tell you why. When I see these other people putting out videos using their phone and doing all this, you know, they're not using big production, and they're at 100,000 subscribers. You know, they don't have big productions, and they are, you know, a person's gonna be subscribed to me. They're gonna subscribe to me because they love me and they love the content, not the way it looks.
Okay, but are those people? But okay, this is just, I'm just gonna throw this out there, not trying to bash, but
no, that's fine.
Are those people putting out APKs, builds, add-ons, and so on? So the quality of your YouTube channel directly reflects on what quality they think they're going to get from your product. So I'm just putting that out there, just throwing that out there for food for thought for you.
Okay, that's understandable. I like that. Let me answer that back. My channel doesn't reflect what, you know, my APKs or my add-ons, because
I know that.
Wait. Let me tell you. Because have you played with the new APK?
Not the new one yet. No.
Okay. Have you played with my add-ons? Have you ever played with any of my add-ons?
Yes.
Have you seen the type of work I put out?
Oh yeah, they're very good.
Okay.
What I'm saying is somebody.
No, but hear me out. Hear me out. When you come and look at my channel, the main thing is, no matter how much I upgrade the production value, okay, I can go get a $5,000 camera today, and upgrade it and go get the green screen where I got dancing people on the side of me and everything like that, where you can see the chat and all of that. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna have people come and give me 50 thumbs down and leave me, he's a scammer. That is what hurts my channel. Not the way it looks.
Well, for those small amount of new people that come and see your videos, when they see the quality at the beginning, they may not understand the high quality of the other products you're giving, and that does reflect at the end of the day. I mean, who's going to watch a really bad commercial for a product on regular TV and think they're getting a quality product when they go into the store? I'm just saying.
Right. Well, me, I'll tell my little story about that. Here's one thing I will say. When I first started doing, and it's not to criticize or to beat you up either, DVD, but when I first started, you guys know I was doing my videos on my phone. My hand shaking, it's moving. I'm trying to do the best I can with my video. But then I had DVD. Then I had Dale get at me and say, well, won't you get the stuff that you need to make your channel better? You know, I'm fighting, trying to get subs. I'm doing all I can, trying to get subs. Of course, certain people know me. And I can say, once I changed my videos, as far as once I got the screen capture and once I got my mic and once I got my cameras and once I got different stuff, yes, I did notice my numbers start to move up. Did other YouTubers help me as well? Yes, they did. Did Target help me a lot? Yeah, he came to my show, my numbers went out the roof. Rojas came, my numbers went up. Different people I have interviewed, yes, my numbers have went up. But I will say this, those YouTubers though, from ReviewDork to iTrusStreams to Target to Rojas to SUPERDELL to if I miss anybody, the main ones I know, they took a time out to say, hey, on demand. They took time out to say, I'm going to be on Bono's show. For those that follow me, if you want to hear something else different about me, go to Bo's show. So that did help, but you can look at my older videos compared to my newer videos and you'll see a big change in what I've done in my videos. But I've always been the one to say, change your videos up a little bit, because the old people, yes, I agree with you 100%, DVD. The old people will continue to bash you, talk crazy, control, but you still have no control over the new people. So the new people, you want them to see the new you, not the old you. You know what I'm saying? It's just food for thought. You don't have to go with what I say. I'm saying the new people, I agree with on demand. The new people don't have a clue of what's going on as far as the past. And if you have a new look and you have a new outlook in yourself, then make your page like it's brand new, regardless of the trolls coming over or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So that's all I'm saying. I mean, you don't have to intake what on demand said or myself, but try it and see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
There's even YouTubers that have done small rebrands and changed their name a little bit, and it's worked out really good. Case in point, in the audience right now, or he was earlier, is Next Level Tech, and I think that renaming of his channel helped him out tremendously from the name he had before, which really didn't kind of ring or correspond with things. You got a good name already, so that's good.
Well, see, the whole thing is, that's the whole thing. Everything I've done has been based off of power. Just prime example, everything Target do is based off of what gears.
Yeah. Well, Power won't be around forever either.
Yeah. Huh?
The TV show Power won't be around forever either.
Let me tell you something. People to this day still talk about The Wire.
That's true.
People to this day still talk about The Wire. People to this day still talk about The Corner. you get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, they're going to talk about Power because Power 50 left that imprint of shows. I'm
sorry.
No, I'm just saying. Power no. But this is the whole reason of me having that name Power. I'm trying to tell you now, and this is the true story right here. When I came in this game and I came out with Power, let me tell you, half of the people in Kodi didn't even know what power was.
Okay, look, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And I usually don't, but I'm gonna do this.
I've been watching Power since the first episode. You don't got to tell me.
for you guys that go to people's channels and you look at their intro or the quality of their video, when you first hit it, if you guys watch it, if you're going to continue to watch their channel and you're going by the thumbnail or if you're going by the quality, could you guys put quality in the chat for me?
I can't see the chat, so
I'm gonna tell you if it's
also another question I'd like to ask the audience out there is does an intro matter to you? Put a 1 for yes, a 2 for no, or something. Yeah.
Ain't nobody said nothing yet. Okay, so I love my 2 nephews. She put quality. That was one person that said she want the quality of the video.
Okay.
Victor said it. Tariq said he goes for the info. Silverback says all. Miss Carol says the content, so more or less the quality. Adrian says the content.
So why don't you ask them what do they think about my channel? See, that's a better question. See, all of you guys got intro. See, I can't compete with you guys. You guys have intro.
Wait, stop saying. Wait, hold up. Stop saying you can't. Because just like it was easy for me to find a way to get an intro because I got help, you can get help as well. Hey, Bo, can you help me get an intro?
That's understandable. But right now, this is what I'm saying. You guys have intros. You guys have, all this other stuff, the green screens and all that. So why don't you have a green screen? Okay, why don't you ask them in a chat, what do they come to my channel for?
I don't
What do they come to Dvdking's channel? Why are they even subscribed to me? Why are they subscribed to me?
Okay. So for the ones that do go to his channel, what do you guys go to his channel for? It says quality is how.
Hey, DVD, but you got an up on me in a lot of ways. As far as you got your own APK, you got your own add-on. I mean, all I got is builds.
Hey, Bo, can I interject one little thing?
Of course, Bob.
From an old man. Would you watch a live stream that is in 480, like old time tube TV, or do you like watching what you see now on your nice HD flat screen?
I like seeing what's on my flat screen.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't know about y'all, but I like seeing what's on my flat. You don't need a green screen. You don't need that. All you need to do is set up a quality channel. If you look at some of these top YouTubers, for the heck of it today, I had nothing better to do looking at the top YouTubers of today that are making $800,000 a month, okay? And I'm not saying that everybody's going to make that. What I'm saying to you is quality makes a difference to the people. How they see you, how everything's presented, everything. That's why everything has to be laid out. You made a very good point. Ain't nobody going to buy something. Can you imagine if a commercial wasn't any good? I mean, how many of us have seen a commercial and said, boy, that's a piece of junk? And boom, away you go. You don't even look at the product. Right.
You have to present your product in a way that the people enjoy it. You don't need a lot of money to do that. You just need planning and layout.
And like you said, DVD, I'm quite sure your intro would be something that people will get, because even though my intro is real small, but anybody that come to my page, I guarantee you, my brother say it. My brother, my kids, anybody that go to my page, first thing came out their mouth is, "What's good, YouTube land?" And I laugh at them because that's the first thing they hear about me. But is anybody else saying that? Ain't nobody else saying my saying. But when I say it, then you got some people probably be like, "Oh, this dude up the chain. I got to hear what's next," or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So with your personality that you have, you can do a video with your personality to bring people to your page because of how goofy and crazy that you is. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can come out with a rap or whatever. Anything you want to do to bring somebody attention in that first 30 seconds gonna make them say, "Well, oh, he got my attention. Let me see what else he got to say." You know what I'm saying? And I done heard a lot of people just off me talking say, "I love your energy," or "I love this," or "I like that" about the beginning of me talking.
What did the people in the chat say? Why do they come to me?
Somebody said they want to see you go off.
See?
so
but that's because that's how they know you.
That's how they know me. Yeah.
But you got to think about it.
But you brand yourself, it won't be that way.
I'm not trying to bash you, DVD. I'm just trying to give you constructive criticism. That's all.
No, wait, Underman. I didn't take it as bashing. I know what you. I never take it as bashing. Let me explain something. Like I said before, Bob's been there, Tribute, and they all have told me different things. It's on me to listen, and I gotta sit down and listen and take it in and figure out if that's gonna be the right move for me or not. Just like when they kept telling me, like my story went, when they kept telling me, stop getting into it, stop going live, stop saying it. And what did I keep doing? I kept going live because my whole thing was, I'm not going to listen to you because right now you're not telling this dude to stop doing what he's doing, but you're going to tell me to stop? No.
Who cares?
Who cares? You got to worry about yourself. You don't
right. Okay, look. I got something better for you. Here's something for you to think about. All that energy that you put in that, if you put all that energy in to doing just leave that alone and put all that energy, that passion and that energy in and what you like doing and do it without worrying about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is because, like I told you, I wake up every day, me versus me. So, and with me waking up like that, can't nobody touch me. Why can't nobody touch me? You said it to me earlier today when I said, if I argue this and that, you like, Bo, I ain't never heard you argue. Bo, I ain't never heard you this and that. But I told you, because I know how I want to treat me. So if I know how I want to treat me, it's easy for me to treat you the way I treat you because I'm treating you as if you me. You feel what I'm saying? So with how passionate that you are about stuff that you do, just think about if you did that without dealing with some of the negativity that you get. Because you're going to get it. Because you're going to get it. It's just you got to treat it as, hey, that's me. I ain't worried about that.
Does Dish Network call up DirecTV and say, why are you doing that? Don't do that. No. That doesn't happen. Just do you. Like Bo said, use that amount of energy that you've got inside that you're trying to go after somebody to make your channel better. That's all you got to do.
And see, Next Level Tech said quality doesn't mean you have to go broke. He says he's done his stuff off of a 3-year-old smartphone.
Right, and you got to think about it. It's a lot of YouTubers there's a lot of YouTubers that don't have a lot of stuff that costs a lot. Like I said, even when I edit my stuff off my phone. When me and Next Level talk, I can relate to him because both of us do our stuff off the phone. Everybody else sound foreign to me. When I talk to On Demand, Rojas, and they be talking to me, I be like, oh my goodness, y'all killing me. Huh? What?
Yeah.
But I get it. The way of them doing it is different than the way of how I do it. Yeah. But I don't knock them. I don't knock them. They don't knock me.
Yep.
Bo has a nice background. It's got the wrong team, but Bo has a nice background. But it's not a green screen. You don't need a green screen. Dell does not have a green screen.
Actually, it's probably better not to have.
He has a good background. Okay, you can do this stuff off of you have a computer. If you have a computer, there's nothing you can't make look good.
Right. Right. I totally agree. And that's a part of it that you got. I mean, there's other couple of little stuff you got to do. You got to just be a little bit more business minded when it comes to entertaining the people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You have to find a day in the chat where it's just you, where you're not being not being a dad. You know what I'm saying? And not to take away from you being a dad, but do it in such a way to where people probably be like, wait a minute, he's quiet in his background. I don't hear nothing.
And you know don't go live if you can't see the chat. Because that's so very important. That's the only way people communicate back to you.
Yeah. So it's good. Here's one reason, guys, why I deal with DVD. Because he's one person that is bluntly dishonest with what he says to me. That's the reason why I deal with him.
I think I'm bluntly honest with everybody. I'm bluntly honest with Bob, Mr. On Demand. I was bluntly honest with Trooper. I'm bluntly honest with everybody. That's how I am. I'm not gonna sit up here and sugarcoat anything. I'm not.
He trust me. He don't do none of this, y'all. He ain't gonna sprinkle nothing. Nope, and super nope. No matter what's going on, he ain't gonna do no sprinkling. None.
Not at all. Not at all. And this is another thing. And my whole thing is this: I know that people look at it bad and say, oh, well, you know, they might come back and be like, oh, well, he's in it for the money. You got to understand, if I put out money, I'm looking to make money back. Nobody's going to put out money not to make no money back. That's not even how no country, no anything works. Nothing works in the world like that. Around the whole world, nothing works like that.
It's not that you're making money, it's the way you're presenting it. You have add-ons out there that millions upon millions of people are using. For instance, Terrarium TV. They make money. How do they make it? They make it off the ads. You have FreeFlix HQ. They make money. They make it off the ads. So all these add-ons are making it somehow, a little bit at a time. It's all on how you present it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I said, because well, like I said, you have the talent to where your number, I just don't like your number. And that's just me personally. I don't like your number. You know what I'm saying? So the number that you're at, I feel like your numbers, it should be bigger than what they are, because I know what you do behind the scenes. I know how you get down. I know what you do. But my thing is you got to intake some of what some people say to you and try it. Okay. And see if it works. Just try it. And if it doesn't work and it doesn't work, I'll put it this way. Here's one thing I will say this to him, guys. DVD said, Bo, I'm gonna try to change from going off the handle. Here's one thing I will say. Since he said that to me, there's been a lot of occasions that people try to make him go off the handle. From you guys that have seen him on my panel, when was the last time you guys heard DVD go off? Not only go off, when was the last time you guys heard him cuss? And that's been surprising to me. I don't know how you've been able to do that, but that's been surprising to me. That's really been surprising me. I've been trying to figure out, like, can't make him cuss. Urban Kings can't make him cuss. I'm like, nobody in the chat gonna make him. I'm like, somebody got to make him cuss. But
you know why?
You guys have not made him cuss. And I appreciate that you've been holding tat to trying to be different.
I'm going to tell you why right now. You know, the last time when a big fiasco happened and I sat back and looked at myself and going off and all that, I had to really look at myself in the mirror and say, hey, these people are looking at you cussing, acting a fool. You got your kids around you, and that's not how I want to be portrayed. So no, I don't cuss on live shows no more. No, you're not going to hear me cuss on live show. You're not going to hear me go off. I'm not going to go off. I'm not going to get into no beefs. I'm not going to yell back and forth. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm done with that, you know? And my whole thing is, I just want to be left alone and let me do me. That's it. That's all. Just leave me alone and let me do me.
Wait a minute. Can I intervene on that?
Go ahead.
You know, you saying that is gonna make more people mess with you, right? Just mark my word.
I'm already knowing. You know what? I'm already knowing.
You could have said, I need as many of y'all to give me a hard time, and I guarantee you, they probably would not mess with you. Like, man, I ain't messing with him.
Well.
He asking us to mess with him. I ain't gonna mess with him.
No, but prime example. I did a video, and first the video was at 17 likes. You know, all of a sudden I go back the next day, it's at 17 dislikes. I'm like, now how? But no bad comment. No bad comment, but 17 dislikes.
Because so, they know you're going to say something about it. No, it gets to you. Who cares?
Yeah, I'll put it this way. How many dislikes I got right now?
I don't know.
5.
Okay.
How many likes you got though?
6.
43.
Oh, I was going to say what?
44.
I was gonna say what?
Wow.
So you know, I got 70 people looking right now. Y'all can't hit that thumbs up for your boy.
I do want to ask the question.
I got 70 people in this chat right now. I can't get a thumbs up. What's up, Tony King Dose? What's good? Bobby 21804. What's good with you? Blazing Outlaw. What's good? DVD. Ask your question. The truth.
Anything I said tonight, was it facts or was it all fiction?
Some sources, yeah.
What?
Okay, what was wrong?
I can tell you why a lot of people don't go to your channel.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, for one, all the drama that you cause. For 2, selling the gen template. as your add-on for 3, bashing the other guy all the time. Why? Leave him alone. He'll leave you alone. That's it. For real. You don't have to mention his name. And that's it. Just go about yourself and you'll grow. But if you keep doing the same thing, who's growing?
Can I touch on just the gen template real quick, bro? Please? Can I touch on that?
No, this is your interview.
Gen template is supposed to be free.
Wait.
And they told you that on the last.
Wait. Let me talk real quick. I want to ask a question. I want to really. You say gen template is supposed to be free. Okay.
It's a free template.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on.
Not to be sold.
Not to be sold. Wait, is there a disclaimer that says that? Is there any disclaimer that says this is not to be sold?
Okay, so now you know why you're not.
Wait a minute. Whoa. In the Kodi community, if Trooper comes out with something that says, hey, I don't care if it's handed out, nobody sells it. That's the disclaimer. That's the way it's always been since day one in Kodi. Yep. Nobody has to write a disclaimer.
Shareware and freeware software, same way.
Yeah, it's like me. I say, hey, I don't want, this is stuff for free. Use it, but don't sell it.
All right.
You're selling it. You're gonna piss me off, and nobody's gonna like you in the community. That's why.
Wait. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. What is Can somebody give me a gen template add-on right now? Can anybody give me a gen template that's a gen template add-on right now? Can anybody give me that? Anybody? I need a gen. I need an add-on that's a gen template right now.
Isn't that new the new add-on?
Death Star. Okay, Death Star.
Yeah, that's gen.
Okay, Death Star. Okay. So Target puts Death Star on Gears of War. I'm a box seller. I go and sell that build with that add-on on there. That's still selling a gen template. That's still selling an add-on. So why am I being criticized for making something and me taking my hard time and inputting? Wait. Let me talk.
Did you make it?
And let me talk. Inputting the links, finding the movies. Let me talk.
Wait, I'm talking.
Inputting the links, finding the movies, hosting it on my server that I pay for every month. Why can't I sell it?
Did you make that Death Star add-on?
No, I didn't make the Death Star add-on.
And are you selling it? Are you selling it?
No, but a box seller probably is right now because he's probably selling a bill with it on there. So technically, he's selling Death Star because it's on there.
Now I gotta say I kind of agree with DVD though. If he takes the gen template and he builds an add-on with that template, with all his own stuff and some of the stuff's coming off his own server and everything, I think he has the right to sell that.
Thank you. I have the right. I have all right to do whatever I want to do with it. If I go and find a car at the junkyard and fix it up and turn around and sell it, that's my right.
Then don't get mad when somebody takes that same add-on, maybe buys it, forks it, puts it back on, and says, here it is free.
That's right. Don't get pissed off.
Okay, but wait a minute.
You know what? You know what? If you want to go with that frame of mind, those movies that are on YouTube, somebody sat there, edited them, got them ready, put them up on YouTube, but you put them in an add-on and you sold them.
So, exactly.
Same thing. So don't get mad when somebody does it. Welcome to Kodi.
Okay. Now wait. Now Bob, wait. Good example. Now, prime example is this. If somebody goes and literally just out of spite takes it, and doesn't say anything about it, just don't say, okay, hey, I took this from, he could have just gave me credit. Could have said, you know what? He was selling it. I took it from him. I wanted to put it out for you guys for free. This is what I did. Not say, oh, this is mine, and I found it, and I had a big watermark in the middle of the movie that says Dvdking.
Okay, but why give you credit if you're selling it?
Why give me credit because he took it from me?
No. But you're selling it.
What's good, Donnell Cunningham? What's up with you?
When you forked Gentek's add-on or Gentek's template, whatever it was, did you give him credit in your add-on?
Wait, I didn't fork nobody's add-on.
No, you took all his shit and put it as yours.
No, I did not.
Oh, you even said it. We got
no. What did I say? I said I got a copy of it and I released it before he did. I never forked it. He sent it to somebody and somebody sent it to me and I released it for free before he did. I didn't fork anything.
What's good, second
Let's get it right. I didn't fork anything. I didn't take anything out of it. It was his add-on. I just released it before he did.
What's up, y'all?
What's up,
Tyreek? How's it going?
At the end of the day, but he was sitting up there taking stuff out of my add-on just all willy-nilly and sitting up there laughing about it. And for real?
Hey guys, we had a good show going on.
All right,
we gotta go back.
Okay, can you do me a favor? Shut up right now, real quick, because we talking. Don't interrupt.
I mean, it's the same old thing, though.
Yeah. We talking though. Okay, you just coming in, you over here blasting your mouth. Let us finish talking, and then you can talk. Okay?
Yo, dude, you don't even gotta talk like that.
Wait, hold up.
We talking.
Wait, Troop, hold up. Okay, look, I understand there will be some tension. I understand certain people do not like certain people. I get that. But at the end of the day, guys, and I will say it again, at the end of the day, guys, you have end users that want to learn the story about DVD. And when you guys hit the panel, this is for everybody. The next person that's next to you or around you, whether you don't like them or not, let's try and give them some respect while we're in here. Can we handle that, fellas?
Fact.
Can we handle it?
I got you.
That's what's up. Let's let the people know that we can actually handle a situation and agree to disagree without blowing each other up or downing each other. Exactly. Come on, guys. We can do this. We can do it. I know we can.
I just wanted to say, how's everybody doing on the panel and everything like that? You feel me?
Right. You're right. That's what's up. I mean, and Tyreek, I get that you don't want us to go all the way left with the show.
Yeah.
And I got that. I was trying to see if it was gonna go back right, but I was trying to let it go back right. You know what I'm saying? So, because at the end of the day, like I said, I don't have to really say too much because at the end of the day, everybody know how I get down on my show. Everybody know that.
I mean, because I feel like the old DVD gonna come back. You know,
he good.
The same roads, we get the same results.
Right, but at the end of the day, from me beating him up, me getting at him, me talking smack to him, this and that, if he don't come hard at me, then I think he can deal with Troop. I think he can deal with Bob.
Let him go. Let him have fun.
Wait. All I'm saying is this. First off is, Trooper, you didn't make the gen template. That's number one. Nobody showed me how to use the gen template. Number two, I paid Mike for my first gen template for him to make. So me paying Mike, I paid Mike for when he created the Empire add-on, which was a gen template. I paid him to make that. So at the end of the day, are you gonna get mad at Mike Myers for charging me for making that? Let me ask you that. Are you going to get mad at Mike Myers for charging me for him to make an add-on out of a gen template? Go ahead, answer that question for me.
No, you're the super one that paid for it.
Well, okay, wait a minute. Even me. I mean, if I'm stupid, then I'm stupid because I also paid for a build myself when I first got it in here. Now, do I know how to make a build and build a build on my own now? Yes, I do. But I got help from other YouTubers that showed me and helped me on how to do a build and put it out, put it on my server, all of that. Some of them is in the chat right now. That didn't help me do a build, actually done it for me, but then turn back around and then show me how to do it, how to go ins and out of it. But we all here's one thing everybody's missing. We all have to find our way. If we gotta spend some money to find our way, then that's what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? So, but again, I've always said this to everybody. You got a choice. So if DVD was dumb, smart, ignorant, whatever you want to call it, to spend his money to get what he needed, at the end of the day, that's on him.
Exactly.
Same thing what I say to everybody else. If you want what you want free, then you keep getting it free and leave DVD alone. But if you want something that he want and you need it and you want to pay for it, again, at the end of the day, we all have that choice. It doesn't make DVD wrong. It doesn't make them right either. Same thing with Troop. Same thing with Tyreek. Same thing with On Demand. Same thing with On Bob. Whatever they choose to do with what they doing with their projects, it's on them. Who am I? Who am I to say, DVD, you wrong for selling your add-ons and your bill? Who am I to say, wait a minute. Who am I to go at Bob and say, Bob, what you doing making my widget when you not Facebook? DVD, you ain't, on demand. You not on demand. How can you use that name? My thing is, come on, man. My thing is, everybody should respect everybody else for what they do in their craft and worry about their craft. And half of the stuff that we argue or fuss about or get on each other about, I guarantee you, as Dale would say, I guaranteed you it would not happen that way.
But what did I tell you when during my interview? I told you their main concern was what?
Yeah, because you saw that. But my thing is, my thing to you is this. It shouldn't matter. Yes.
Thank you. It shouldn't matter.
If it bothers them, then say it and be done with it. DVD, you selling it? I don't like that because I put it out for free. And be done with it. And be done with it. I didn't put it out for it to be sold. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you choose to do otherwise, again, then everybody still had that choice to either follow you or to not follow you, or to kick it with you or not kick it with you. Truth is right. Yeah, they got the right to say, I'm not going to follow you because you're selling a template or because you're selling your whatever the case may be. But to relate back to Bob, if they choose not to follow you, so what?
But I guarantee. Wait
a minute. It doesn't. But D, it doesn't matter. I told you when you said to me, Bo, what if other people start coming out doing interviews? What did I say? It don't matter to me. It don't. Why? Because can't none of them be Bo. None of them can't be me. Nobody can do me like I can do me. And that's why. And that's the way you gotta look at it. Can't nobody do me like I can do me. I say it again.
Why? Why?
It's because can't nobody do me like how I do me, because I'm the best Bo I can be. Can't nobody touch me.
Cause you got that, right? Cause you got that.
Yeah, man.
But wait a minute though. I say that all the time. Nobody can do what I do.
Well then, but D, I agree with you. But my thing is start showing your action and stop going back and forth with half of the people that you go back and forth with. As LJ say, that's real talk. Come on, man. That's why I said we should be able to, as men, it's too much knowledge right here on this panel right now for us to go back and forth with each other. Like I said, I can agree to disagree with every last one of y'all. But come tomorrow, I guarantee you I'll be like, what's up, Bob? How you doing? What's good, DVD? What's up, Troopaloop? To me, just because you don't like, you gotta think about it. I get so much heat behind what's behind me. But do you see me kicking people out of my chat because they don't like my Cowboys?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. I just caught on with something. Trooper.
What?
Did you make gin?
Hell, I didn't make gin. I get you somebody that made it.
Wait. Did you make gin? Wait. Did you make gin?
And he'll tell you the same thing. He'll tell you the same thing he told you the last time.
Wait a minute.
He'll tell you the same thing he told you the last time.
No, but did you make gin?
No, but you're selling.
Wait. Did you?
The argument really doesn't come down to the gin template. It comes down to paid versus free.
Thank you.
Are you going to pay?
I don't care what you sell, DVD. I don't. It's fine. It's up to the person to decide if they want to buy it. Now wait, but you don't have to get out there and keep speaking about people are mad at me because I charge. People are mad.
Wait. Back up. Bob, can you say that one more time?
I said, I don't care what you sell. If you want to sell it, it's up to the person who decides to buy it that they're going to buy it. That's fine.
Wait a minute. But what, Bob? But he can't what? He can't what? He can't get mad at?
No, I said he can't get mad and sit there and keep preaching that people are mad because I'm selling stuff and I'm selling this.
Yeah,
who cares?
It's D, at the end of the day, if you stop using that phrase, your everything would change.
Yep.
Everything would change because when people come at me and I've had people inbox me and say, Bo, say this about you, so said that about me. Okay, and they don't know me. So for you to say certain things about me, okay, I'm gonna keep it pushing. Like I told you, there's been quite a bit of people in my email about somebody said this or somebody said about me, but did you hear me publicizing it? Do you even hear me caring about it? I don't. I'm gonna come back on here. I'm finna do some teaching. I'm finna do some interviewing. I'm finna do some learning. And that's it for me. That's it for me. I ain't got time to be like, Troop, I'll meet you in the backyard. Or Troop, I'll meet you on Vegas Boulevard. No, man, I ain't got time for that.
You keep moving forward and moving positive.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. That part right there. And that's more or less what I'm on. And again, with you changing to that positive D, it's even more. It's even more for when I see your name to answer that phone call. It's even more for me to see you changing from the negativity that you've been around for you to change it. Then I agree with Tyreek. Don't let little bitty stuff push you backwards. Man, keep pushing forward.
I think a lot.
I have one quick question. Why? How many times do people call you and say, so-and-so said this? You didn't hear it, but so-and-so said this. You know, people are doing that just to get you your goat and get you going.
Yeah, they do.
They enjoy it.
Yeah. And then D, stop. I mean, I'll put it this way. You might not get on for attention, but that's what everybody's going to take it as. He's getting on because he wants some attention.
I don't want no attention.
No, but I'm just letting you know, because when I start seeing somebody keep doing the same thing, I'm like, man, I ain't trying to hear that. I don't want, man.
Hey, Bob.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
DVD, you know, one thing, he has good content, but like a person like me, I'll push his stuff, but then when I tell people to contact him, they can't get in contact with him, and that could also be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I'll push anybody's content, but now when it comes to, you know, them contacting them, I think that's, you know, that's something that he could work on.
Well, I'm gonna say this, D. Here's one thing. I've learned.
No. Let's put it out there. When I tell people to email me, if I look at their email and it's something off about that email, I won't email that person back. And I'm gonna tell you why. Wait, I'm gonna tell you why. Because you have certain people that will email me just to get a response to see what I'm doing, so they can put it out.
Well, I mean, D, that's you gotta do what you gotta do on that. That's fine. But
all you gotta do is write, thank you for the email. I really appreciate your time you took. Thank you. End of story.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Tyreek.
Yeah.
Let the people know who you are, what you do, what you're about.
Chill. You know, coming out of BK, Brooklyn, you know, never ran, never will. So good, but I am grown though, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
I try to, you know, stay away from the negativity. You know, I got a lot on this cap. I got a YouTube channel. It's about bogusness right now, but I got another one that as soon as it come up, I'm about 80 away. We're gonna talk about some real issues, because what I see that's happening to Kodi is a lot of little girly things going around, and I really don't want to be a part of it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But my fans, they don't want me to go nowhere, you know? So, you know, I really do it for the fans. It don't matter if Google pay me or not. I never started it that. It was a project and I did it. It just so happened to work out for me. You know, I'm about just shy of 10,000, you know, because I be slacking. But we're gonna get some real content on here, you dig?
Oh yeah, it's coming. Trust me, because I'm in motion too. Oh, before I forget, D, I'm not taking that away from you. On demand, let the people know who you are, what you're about, and what's going on with you.
I'm Mr. On Demand. I make the TV guide build, the on demand build, and the sports zone build, and also the big boy build. They're all available from my wizard, and they are all being updated right now, so you guys better wait about a week.
Mr. Bob, not Bob the Builder, y'all, but Bob from Goodfellas. Let the people know what you're about, what you're doing.
You laugh about that, but many moons ago when I first got in, I had the icon Bob the Builder. I did, honest to God. That's the way I started many moons ago. Hey, I'm with the Goodfellas. We do programming. Everybody knows all the different things we do, and about all I can say. Enjoy my Wicket.
I love
Everybody is. There's an update coming for the APK, so that's going to be dropped probably within the next week. And I think I heard a little birdie, I'm not quite sure, tell me that we got okayed by Apple.
iOS, Apple. That's what's up. That's what's up. I want to give a shout out, appreciation, some love to Mr. Lobo 101. He says, it's a great show. Just showing some support, giving a thumbs up and enjoying the live chat. That's what's up, Lobo. I appreciate you with Lobo, Mark. It's a couple of them that actually hit my messenger, and I have been talking to some of them. Again, with Lobo, I will say this. I have said it before. If you guys are coming out here to Vegas and you guys need to discount for shows, you guys need discount for a room, hit my email up. I will accommodate you guys with that. If you guys are coming out, hey Bo, I'm such and such. I'm coming to Vegas and such a time. Can you help me out? I got y'all. So I will do that. And then if you guys, I also will start doing this. If you guys want sponsorship on my page, if it's the right thing, I will put it on there. If it's not, don't get mad at me. But if it's the right thing, I will put it out there. Troop, even though I ain't never asked Troop, y'all, I'm gonna ask him today, y'all. Troop, tell the people what you do, what you about.
I am everybody's moderator in YouTube.
And
I know what everybody's up to and know what everybody's doing. So
and I'm gonna put him on. I'm gonna put Troop on the spot on DVD show. So Troop, come next Wednesday. Troop, is you busy next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday, I'm never busy. You know me.
Okay, so then Troop, that means you're available then for me to interview you then next Wednesday. Then correct?
Yeah, it depends.
Okay, so he told me when he take off his depends, he's gonna give me an answer. So once he take them depends off, he gonna give me an answer, y'all. Now, come to LJ because he's still out there in the chat. I'm gonna put him on the spot. LJ, come Tuesday. Is we good to go for Tuesday, LJ? Mr. Hammer, I'm gonna put him on the spot. I'm gonna start putting y'all on the spot when y'all start coming into my chat. Into the building. I'm gonna start asking y'all. Okay. LJ is Tuesday. So when you guys start wanting to know about what's your schedule, who's coming, LJ will be here on Tuesday. Troop, when he take off his diaper, he will let us know if he will be here on Wednesday or not. So Troop said he got to get rid of his depends. Now, I will do this. Troop, if you don't give me an answer by Monday,
I'll give you an answer Tuesday.
Okay, so by Tuesday, Tyreek or Bob. Oh no, I take that back, Bob. I know you on the weekend, so I can't say that to you, Bob. Tyreek.
What time?
On 7 Pacific. So if Troop tell me no, will you be available for Wednesday?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, all right. So my thing is, you guys hear them. So come my show and y'all just see me. I'm gonna say, hey, I don't know where Troop at. I don't know where Tyreek at. LJ, so y'all know I'm gonna be here. So again, do anybody have any questions for Mr. DVD? Anybody in the chat? Do y'all have any questions for me? You guys have any questions for Tyreek?
About Mr. On-Demand? I got a question for you.
I'm listening. I'm listening. For me, I'm listening.
Did you get the Cowboys bill I sent to you?
I got it, but I haven't. I went into it a little bit, but somebody else got at me and was trying to give me another Cowboys bill.
Oh, for real?
Which I like, but they only gave me a preview of it. So now when they done with it, trust me, when they done with it, you will know.
Mr. On-Demand, make the Raiders bill.
Hey, Tyreek, I need to know who made that other Raiders build. I want
909.
Because I want to try to get with them and ask permission to use that skin on a whole different build that I'll do.
Yeah, I don't think he'll have any problem with that. It's 909 Empire. Just go to his 909 Empire. I don't think he'll have any problem with that because he's been off for a minute.
All right.
But nobody was doing his bills. So when I got his bills, now everybody doing it. Because he had a Lakers one, that one. And it's pretty good too. They're pretty good, man. It's just that they got adult content on it, and everybody don't like that. So if you could put one out without the adult content, that'd be fire.
Yeah, that's what I plan on doing.
I got Juggernaut in the building. Juggernaut, if you want to come on, I'm finna get off in the next 5 minutes. But if you want to come on and say something to the good people, Juggernaut, you can.
Thomas C has a question for DVD in the chat.
Yeah, I saw I was going to say it. DVD, Thomas, you want to know, do you sell boxes? And if you do, then why don't you put your content on it?
I do. I do put my content on those boxes. That's why I make the content. I make the content to put on my boxes. So I do sell boxes. I sell boxes and sticks and everything else.
David Washington says, DVD, the advice is good. You are intelligent and incredible individual. Don't take this the wrong way. You're like Ron and Tess. If I can take you out of your game, I got you. To heck with them. And David Washington, you ain't the first person to tell him that.
No, yeah, you're not the first person to tell me that.
But I like that. I put the link out there, Juggernaut.
But you gotta, you know, I know what I do is very, very unique. I know that, you know, and I changed the game a whole lot. So my whole thing is now I'm moving forward. I'm done with everything. I got this new APK that dropped. It is free. Bob tested it out. You know, I shot it to Bob so he could test it out. You know, what did you think about it, Bob?
It was very good.
You know, I gave it to Bo. I gave it to Tyreek. You know,
fire. It's fire. I just don't know how to work it.
I don't like it.
Fire though. Everything play. Everything play.
It's horrible. It is a horrible app, y'all. I'm just playing, y'all. I actually like it, y'all. I actually like it.
You got to look at it like this. It's
I'm not surprised Tyreek had trouble using it. He couldn't use my TV guide build either.
And that's facts. That's facts. But I liked it. I just didn't know how. But that other build, that on-demand build, is fire. I mean, you got, and that sports build is fire.
I got to fix that on-demand build right now, actually.
So if y'all ain't got the APK, get the strap. You need to go get it because it's not an APK like no other.
So you want me to do an interview on? You want me to do a review on it? I can do a review on it tonight for tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
It's out there. For this hit my panel. Kodi, man, Juggernaut. I don't know why I didn't feel it, but I felt it when he came up in there. Juggernaut, I told you got to stop coming on my panel, making all that ruckus when you come in there. You got to gently come in, Juggernaut. So Juggernaut, as you come in, sir, could you let the people know who you are, what you're about, and what you're doing?
You can hear me okay?
Man, loud and somebody else is clear.
Would your headset go stretch it out too much and break it?
Yeah. Boom! That's right. The Juggernaut just dropped in. If you can't feel the sidewalk cracking, then you're fine already. That's right. Those who know me, the big old Canadian boy up here, the Juggernaut, the new kid on the block, I guess. I'm getting close to 500 subs. Just getting close. I was on earlier today. I was playing with the my Streamlabs OBS and accidentally hit live, so I went live for an hour or so before you went on today. And then my wife and I were just eating, and I flipped through on the Shield to YouTube, and you were on, and I said, I'm going to go jump on there, watch, so I can hear them. They're in the other room listening. So
they can hear us? Wait, they can hear us?
My wife can, yeah.
Okay, so everybody say hi to Juggernaut's wife, since she can hear us. Yep. So she knows that we're actually real people, and he's not playing with paper dolls. So,
hello, Juggernaut.
Okay, yeah. Hello, Juggernaut's wife.
Hello, Juggernaut's wife. We're sorry we're creating a YouTube widow.
Miss Juggernaut. Her name is Miss Juggernaut.
Yeah, she's my Miss Juggernaut. Eugene, you big-headed, I'm gonna get you, boy. I'm telling you, that Eugene he's all over me like baby shit on a blanket. I'm telling you, man. Talking about my big head. Yeah.
Hey,
so what's going on? What's going on, fellas? What's the panel about? Who are you interviewing tonight?
I interviewed DVD. You have a question for him? Any question you want to ask him? If it's something that hit in your head, you want to ask him, or you've been wanting to ask him, that was your time.
Yeah, come on, Juggernaut, because I know for a fact.
It could be a good question, bad question. It don't matter what it is. Ask them.
That you've been wanting, like, I know you've been chomping at the bits to talk to me. Come on now, Juggernaut.
No, I don't know. What nationality are you?
That's a good one.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Hey, I got a question.
Okay, what's the question, Kodi, man?
Hey, I got something to say to DVD.
Okay.
Hey, man. Hey, you do what you do, man. Hey, whatever you do, if you do it, you get paid for it. If you put the work into it, you should get paid for it. That's with anything you do. Am I right? Am I wrong, everybody?
No, I mean, I'm gonna rebuttal on that. I'm gonna rebuttal on that. I've had, I don't know how true it is, but I've had people on my panel that said that they don't get paid for what they do. So I'm not going to say that they don't, but I would say this: if they don't get paid for what they do, or if they donate the money, whatever the case they want to do with their money, again, are they wrong for not taking the money?
They taking that money. I don't look, man.
No. Ask me the question: is they wrong for not taking it? Is they wrong for donating it, or whatever they want to do with it?
I don't necessarily think anybody's wrong for donating for anything. You know, if somebody donates for something, it's for a purpose because they enjoy, you know, the information that you're giving out to them is usable for them to have, so they can use it.
No, but the point I was making though, but I'm saying that the point I was trying to make was whether we donating it or whether we in keeping it. I'm trying to figure out, is it a right, is it a wrong in either one of them? Was my point.
Wait, no, it's a funny thing. This is a funny thing. For the same people that say we do this for free and we do this and we don't get paid and we do this because we love you guys, them same people turn around and create GoFundMes for different things that they need. And what is the first community they come to? Us. But wait a minute, you just said a week ago you don't do this for money, but now you got to GoFundMe, and the same people you just said you don't do this for money, you want them to donate to GoFundMe. So what is the difference on you saying you don't do this for money and you creating a GoFundMe? You might as well just say, look, man, I need to get paid for my work.
I do it for free.
First of all, there's only two things people out there need to know. There's private servers and there's public free servers out there. And if you own a private server and you have your own stuff, and you should be able to sell that. If you're getting stuff for free from free links off the internet, that should be free. You shouldn't pay for an app that has that. Period. End of story. If you have a private server for IPTV, that should be paid. But like me, I have the #1 TV Guide app. A TV Guide build out there. It's a free IPTV. It's been downloaded 300,000-400,000 times in the last 6 months since I put it up there. I haven't made a penny on that. Now, some people would say, hey, you could take all them channels. You could make your own paid IPTV service with free channels. I'm like, no, because they're out there for free already. That's the difference between a paid server and a private server.
Right. Y'all tripping, man. I'm trying to get off of here, and y'all tripping. Rojas, what's good with you? Rojas, you trying to come in too, Mr. Rojas? I put the link out there. If you trying to come in too, y'all like, Bo, you ain't going nowhere. Man, I'm telling y'all, I'm about to leave.
No, but they can come in and ask me whatever they want to ask me. I'm an open book. I'm an open book, and I'm not going to sugarcoat anything.
Yo, DVD, I got one question. What's next? What's next, brother?
Yep. Get the strap.
Get the strap. What's
that? You know what? That don't sound right. Wait a minute, that don't sound right for a man.
Get the strap.
No, I ain't getting no strap. Hey, I'm not getting no strap, guys. Not me.
So hey, let me pipe in on this before we get lost in context. Jumping in this and answering your question, Bo, or an opinion on it is we are living in a world right now, in this cyber world, whether we show our faces or not, and whatever we do, is that we try to move forward and either get accredited or accolades for the work that we do. And if people take money or don't take money, or choose to take money and give it to donations, or there are other ones that do the GoFundMe page or whatever that crap is, the hoop that we always have to jump through, and it seems like we're doing, is for a society or a community that we don't want to be judged on anything else but what we present people. It is so hard to not be judged as somebody who is charging for free stuff, or is crossing a line and taking other people's code or things like that. And the only thing that we have to prove the difference from us or anybody else is our word, our bond, and the things that we do here. Mm-hmm. So I hate when I see people, like, if they're bitching and moaning and, you know, for lack of a better term, about, oh, I'm making money off the stuff that we do. That's your choice, brother. And I'm not specifically to anybody. brother, sister, anybody. That's your choice if you decide to do that. But if you choose to do that and you choose that route, be the best at it.
Back up. Say it again. If you what?
If you choose the route that you choose, regardless of what it is, be the best at it.
Man.
That's live. That's live right there.
Because and I've said it before.
Let me say I'm black and I'm proud.
Me too.
Man, what's up, Mr. Rojas?
Captain Dimples. I haven't seen
Mr. Dimples hit the building. What's good with you, Rojas?
You got a question for me, Rojas? I'm the interviewee tonight. You got the question?
Good or bad? Good or bad?
We got the little kid of the group that's going to talk now.
Oh man. I literally just got home, sat down, and I'm just like, man. Like, I know Bob was trying to get a hold of me earlier. I haven't even talked to Trooper in weeks.
Yeah, you never answer.
He's trying to keep them women off his cheeks, y'all. And then he fighting his wife like, baby, I don't know her.
Did you start that new job or what, Rojas?
Yeah, we're on week 3 now in this new place and just building everything. And I mean, we're building the whole infrastructure from ground zero. So
what you doing, construction now, man?
Yeah, okay. I use my not my muscles.
You just sitting up there. You're doing the blueprints for them, huh?
No, I'm building a website. I'm building their intranet. Trying to get their whole database warehouse, like everything set up.
I told you he was doing the blueprints. Told y'all.
Literally nothing. So it's a pain, but you know what? I'm learning a lot of stuff while I'm doing it, and it's making me smarter. So it's awesome.
Well, that's good. Good for you, Rojas.
Okay, yeah, congrats. So you still alluded from asking DVD a question. You got something to ask him?
So I missed a lot of the stuff that whatever you guys.
But you can ask him whatever you want to ask him, good or bad. I mean, it don't matter, good or bad.
Good or okay. So what do you? Okay, so maybe not answer this directly unless you want to. But do you have
anything directly
that you haven't talked about yet?
Yes, I do. Actually, there is something coming up that I haven't talked about.
Is it a group of stuff?
No, actually, no. Actually, it's one. It's going to be a brand new APK where it's going to be adult content, but the girls are going to be live. The first ever live actual APK where you actually can chat with the girls and actually see them live.
Oh man,
it's going to be adult, and yes, it will be paid because I got to pay the girls. Is that wrong? I got to pay the girls.
Pim.
I gotta pay the girls, so yes, it will be paid.
It's like Chatterbait. Have them go in there, put in whatever link donations, virtual, whatever you want to call it.
Well, they'll be able to donate straight from the link. All the girls that will be on there will have donation links on there. So it's gonna be built just like the Get the Strap APK is. But it's going to be a lot. It's going to be basically each girl, when you click on it, it'll be an actual live feed of her.
Okay, but is there an animation where a bunch of dollar bills fall down so we can make it rain?
I don't know yet.
Did you say that? He like push the button. Push the button. Push that button.
But this is going to be a new APK of its kind, never before seen yet again. I always think out the box. Whenever I do anything, I always think out the box on what have not been done and what have not been touched. And Bob will tell you this. When I sent Bob the APK, Bob will be, and I asked Bob straight up, I'm like, Bob, have you ever seen an APK like this? And what did you say, Bob?
I did not see an APK like this.
APK, wait a minute. The APK, you can launch your Twitter, your My Widget. I'm integrating Facebook, Instagram in there. You can chat. It gives you notifications. We just put a live YouTube link up in there now, which Tommy Sotomayor is live right now. So I did put his link up in there right now. Tommy Sotomayor is live. So you can go up in there and go click on it, and you'll actually be able to watch his live show. This APK, and it has music. No other APK has ever brought together movies and music in one APK. It has actual full CDs that will be implemented. Right now, only CD we have up in there is the Nicki Minaj Queen. So basically, it's a lot of things that's going to be in this APK that's going to be nice. And there's not another APK like it. This is the first of its kind.
Sweet.
Is there more to follow? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. But this is the first. This is the blueprint.
Nice. Keep it up, dude. Keep it up. The one thing I will tell you, man, is when you have your head down and you're focused, you have some great ideas, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Could you say that to him again, Rojas, when he have his what?
For those people who don't understand, when I mean put your head down, is literally when you're just focused, working.
So DVD, keep your head down.
That still sounded bad, Rojas.
Hey.
About it afterwards, but
look, and like I said, the APK, this APK is free. It is in my filing store. It'll be in both filing stores. So whoever wants to actually do a review on it, they can. You know,
I'll be doing it tomorrow, y'all. But y'all won't be hearing me talking about get y'all straps.
So Mr. On Demand, if you want to do it, Rojas, if you want to do it, Juggernaut, if you want to do it, you know, that's fine. It's free.
Do what?
Do the review of the APK.
You gotta make sure you make that stuff clear. You went from getting the strap to doing it.
Like I said,
we're not talking about that on my show. We're not talking about that on my show. It's something totally different. Do not talk about that. Kids might be watching, dude.
I gotta get paid for that review now. You're gonna give me a free trial to that adult one, right?
Oh no, all YouTubers will get a free trial. Yeah, all YouTubers, because I look to you guys. See, this is what people don't understand. I look to the YouTubers, to my people that do reviews and ask them what do they actually think about it. That's why I send my stuff around to different YouTubers.
Yo, DVD, they're gonna shut that thing down, man. You put that on YouTube, they're gonna shut it down, man.
Well, they can't shut it down if I don't show no content.
I was just playing with you about getting paid.
He ain't playing, DVD. He ain't playing. No, he gonna be like, you give me some cheddar.
No, but I got a couple of APK. I'm going to APK route now, guys. I'm going to APK route. I mean, honestly, I feel like that's the way it's going right now, the APK route. Like,
DVD, look what Hector Romo said.
What did he say?
He said, DVD Murray said, you are my father. Why haven't you paid any dang on child support? How am I supposed to eat? I thought you cared for me.
I really want to know who Hector Romo is, because he be coming on my show saying that too. I really want to know who
Simply Deep says, Simply Deep 1985 says, Bo knows. What's up, Bo? The chat, I'm on your store right now, and I see 2 APKs called Extremes and Abby. Are those 2 APKs free? Yeah. Extremes is Abby is free, but they're live. They have a live section, and in their live section, you have to pay for it if you want the live section. But everything else that's in there is free. So, any other questions that you guys have for me or the panel?
Hey,
you guys got 2 more minutes.
I got all I want to say is, man, it was a pleasure to be on the panel with everybody. I'll see you guys Tuesday, I guess.
Tuesday for what? Tuesday for what? Oh, for LJ's interview on Tuesday?
Yeah. Thank you guys for having me on the panel. Love and peace for all. Protons, electrons always cause explosions. Peace, y'all.
You have a good night.
Okay. Good night. Have a good one.
All right, Tank.
And you know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something right now on your panel, Bo.
Yeah, Eugene. Yeah. We good, Eugene. Just give me a day, Eugene. I got you. But we good. I got you. What you trying to do on my show, DVD? What you doing?
I'm gonna do something on your panel, and I'm gonna do this to show that it ain't no hard feeling with me and nobody. Trooper, would you be my moderator again?
Yeah. Whoa. Back up. What'd you say?
I said, Trooper, would you be my moderator again?
I'll be your moderator as long as there ain't no beef with your other moderators.
No, I know. I know beef with my other moderators. You don't have to worry about that.
I hope so.
Okay.
I'll do it.
That's what's up, guys. So there is a chance of taking beefs and throwing them away and all the other kind of stuff. So that part of it, I wasn't expecting that because he never even that I was like, huh, what? So for him to say that is what's up, DVD. For Troop to actually say yeah is another what's up. So they both kind of shocked me, but I can say we can be mature in certain things. That's what's up, fellas.
Nah, see, I support everybody. That's one thing about me. I support everybody, even the haters. I don't care, you know. But you know,
Silverback, I will be posting it on the. I will be posting it. I'm gonna get with LJ and find out what's a good time because Steven also go live on Tuesdays, and so I try not to compete with him. So it probably will be before his show, but not after, because after his show will be too late. So it'll probably be before his show. So check the DST Facebook group, Silverback, and I'll be letting everybody know when I will be interviewing him, or actually what time, not when, but what time.
Should not be the Wiget Facebook group for DST.
Yeah, you know what? That one too. I'm gonna put it in both spots. But actually, Bob, I meant to tell you, I tried to go in there yesterday and it wouldn't let me do anything. So I'm gonna try it again today. When I went in yesterday, it wouldn't let me go in. I'm like, why doesn't it let me do nothing?
Yeah, I had problems too. I didn't see no group.
I will tell you, we're adding 2 more servers because things are growing, and they were in the midst of migrating stuff over to the other servers. So we're adding a lot more power. So things are coming up.
Okay.
Hey, Bob.
Because I knew you guys are growing, so.
Hey, I was trying to log back into my widget because I logged out of it on my phone, and it wouldn't let me log back in.
I think you were one of the people I answered you and asked you what type of device you were on, and I already reported that. I think I saw it on there because there was 3 people that said the same thing.
Yeah, I'm using a Note 8.
Okay. I have already reported that up, and they're looking at it. We are getting ready to drop the new APK update. So just let us get that update up, and you guys should really like that, and that should help out a lot. We're trying to solve a lot of the issues with the growing pains at the same time. So,
okay, cool.
But we'll get her taken care of, absolutely. Hey, Bo, I need to get out of here because I'm old. And
Trust me, I'm out of here in 6 minutes. So
I just wanted to say thank you for letting me come on. DVD, don't take anything the wrong way. Take it all as positive. Do some of it. Obviously, nobody's going to do it all, but do some of it, and you'll watch yourself grow. I want to thank you, Bo, again for letting me on the show.
I appreciate you for blessing my panel.
YouTubers, please spread the word. If you can do a review on my Wiget, we'd really appreciate it. Everybody knows that, and everybody's enjoying it. So I will talk to you guys later.
Okay, have a good night, Bob. Appreciate you.
One other quick thing. Hey, Trooper, back from the old days, do you remember Mike Myers' Cowboys build?
Yep.
Do you remember how nice that was? If these guys saw that now, it would blow their minds.
Yep. And you know, I think. Let me look. I might have that build. I might still have that.
And can share that with one of these guys. It would, especially Bo. It would blow his.
Especially me, boy, because I sure will be like, hey, now.
Yeah, this was like nothing anybody ever saw.
I gotta do some digging.
I just thought about that when they were talking about that and had to bring it up. I thought you'd remember that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Have a good night.
I got the old original TV add-ons, APK.
Ooh, the awkward silence.
No, I'm reading. I was reading Hector's stuff. Hector is crazy. Hector said, "DVD, call me soon after the show is over. My mom wants to talk to you about money."
Bro, that's not. What? I don't think.
No, I'm not worried about it. I know who it is, but I'm still gonna read it because it's just like, if you want to act up, then I'm gonna act up.
Y'all crazy. Make sure y'all go get that new APK in my FileLink store. Bo's gonna do a review on it. Like I said, no other APK like it. The group of people that's working on it, and we'll be adding more content tonight and tomorrow. So you'll be getting a lot of notifications coming.
And what we got? We got 4 minutes. So anybody on the panel? DVD, I'll do you last. Kodi, man, anything you want to say to the good people before I let them go?
I mean, I got my channel started. I mean, I was just I had a situation where I had 7 seizures. So I was
sorry to hear that. Ugh.
Yeah, I was in a hospital for a little bit, but I got myself back up, and I'm starting my channel's going pretty good. So everybody check me out.
Everybody go check him out over there, y'all. In prayers and keep him in prayer. To On Demand, is there anything you want to say to the good people before I let them go?
Yeah, thank you guys for coming and watching the show. And come see me tomorrow at 7 o'clock West Coast time, 10 o'clock East Coast time for my live show tomorrow.
Check them out, y'all. Make sure you check them out because I'll be there myself. To the man next to you, Dimple Limple, Mr. Somebody is, yeah, he's simple. What's up, Rojas? You want to say something to the good people?
I like that. I've been MIA from people's live shows. I've just been slammed with, like, so much crap. This new job, I'm busy. There's going to be a bunch of updates for the simple builds coming. There is something I'm not allowed to talk about that's coming pretty soon. That's going to change a lot of things.
See how he tease y'all? See how he keep teasing y'all?
It's literally like we've been, I don't want to say who's involved and stuff, but it's a very small team, and what's coming is huge.
Darn it, this isn't another thing that's going to make me have to redo all my builds again, right?
It's Rojas. He's going to do a striptease for everybody live on camera. That's what it is.
Look. Checking the bathroom to this top secret.
On his APK.
Wait. What you say, Rojas?
Nothing.
Mr. Next to Rojas, I'll let him talk. If he do not mess up my panel, I got too many cracks in my table as it is. Mr. Juggernaut, is there anything you want to say to the good people before I let him go?
I'm not wearing pants.
That is awesome. That is so awesome. Me either.
No, I'm just back at it with my with the Juggernaut build. I'm reworking it to use the Death Star and WoW and some individual add-ons that I'm needing for specific things like Pin Sentry and things like that. But I'm Eugene, I love you, Eugene. Yeah, I love you, brother. But you big-headed boy. I can't swear on Bo's panel.
Yeah.
This damn squeaky chair. Yeah, and I'm changing the add-ons because like I said all along, I'm a firm believer about giving as much content as you can with options within a build. But I find that doing so is I'm constantly fighting the battle between size and quality. Between the add-ons but now that like Death Star was pushed and WoW and the way they incorporate how they just use the XMLs from the add-ons instead of installing. I think they did a great job, so I'll be doing that. I do want us, for us as a community, to always be aware and to keep up, I guess the cliche, to keep up the good fight, as in we're losing a lot of people, or a lot of people are going underground. Example is if you watch my live video, and if people should know, Tantrum's repo shut down for good, where he used the terms they, so I don't know who they are, but they were calling his family, his things like that, because he wasn't signing an agreement. So I'm assuming YouTube or maybe somebody else or something, whatever. But he's there still to help people, and that tells me that there are people out there that are genuine, that love doing what we do, when they're still out there to help us with gen add-ons, to point us in the directions of people like Rojas, of Mr. On Demand, Blamo, everybody, especially someone like me that is, you know, do my builds, do my custom graphics, and now getting into the programming part. So I keep hope alive. There's another cliche, I guess. I just want, you know, like people who watch us is I respect those that are before me, and I hope people will respect me that come after me. So, and the only way to do that is be real. So, and that's it.
Troop, thank you, Mr. Jug. Troop, is there anything you want to say to the good people before I let them go?
Yeah, I got DVD here on the panel live. You know, I do want to hear an apology of how we fell out.
Okay, true. That's what's up. You said you want to. You said you apologize, or you want to hear an apology?
I want to hear an apology because I didn't do nothing wrong.
You know what? I do apologize, Trooper. I do apologize.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. But if there's going to be an apology, then it should be probably 2 apologies.
No. I accept apology because I didn't do nothing.
So you mean during the mix-up and all of a sudden, let me finish, Troop. So during the mix-up of him accusing you of stuff, you mean during the whole time you didn't do anything wrong?
I didn't do nothing wrong.
So the whole time you've been good.
I've been good.
This whole time, Troop. You mean tell me you're gonna sit there and tell me this whole time
how we fell out?
No, I'm talking about after the fallout.
No. We're talking about the fallout.
No, I get that. I get that. So if he can man up and say, "True, you're right. I was wrong." So you mean tell me, with you accepting his apology, you mean tell me then you can't turn around and say, "You know what? I went down to your level and act like you, so I apologize too." You can't say that.
But what am I apologizing for? Because I didn't do nothing.
I just told you what you're apologizing for.
The aftermath is what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm saying the aftermath.
Yeah, I went down to his level. Yeah,
that's the point I'm making. So I mean, to me, if he got some big balls, little balls to say I apologize, then you should be able to come back and say, you know what, you made me step down to your level. So hey, I apologize too.
There you go. I apologize. There you go.
Yeah, come on, man. That's easy. Come on, man. We do this like Papa and Brutus, Mr. DVD. Is there anything you want to say to the good people before I let them go?
Wednesdays, movie critic. I'm taking over until Dale gets back. We had the first movie critic today. Turned out good. Next Wednesday, 5 o'clock West Coast time. 5 movies: Jurassic Park, Traffic, Phantom Thread, Tag, and Bad Samaritan, and a bonus movie is Casino. So those are the 5 movies with the bonus movie being Casino. Technically it's 6, but the bonus is Casino. But yeah, man, Wednesday we getting it popping over on my channel with the movie critics, man. If y'all enjoy Dale's, I'm just taking it over until Dale comes back, and you know, let's get it back popping over there, man.
I'll be over there too, guys.
Okay, and for me ending my show, I want to say this to everybody that's in here in the chat. I got 62 that's listening. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the panel right now. I do want to say I appreciate everybody that came in tonight. I appreciate both of the donations that I got tonight. I appreciate both of that. I do want to say this. I've noticed I've been bringing all type of characters on my side of town, and I like it. But at the end of the day, I don't care who hit my panel. I don't care who hit my chat. Bo knows will be fair. I don't care. I'm not picking sides. I'm not saying who better than who. To me, right is right. The way I'm going to see it, right is right. I look at it as that. I'm not, whether you my ace boom coon, if you wrong, you wrong. So with that being said, my thing is I love it that I bring the different type of people to the panel for me to interview. So I'm going to keep my interviews going. I added a twist to my Tuesday interviews, but I will keep my interview going. And some of the old people that I have interviewed them, you never know. They might hit my channel again, depending on if they're doing something that's big and new that I want them to probably come on to do it. So that you guys seen, it's funny because every time DVD's either on my panel or something, there's some type of history being made of some changing. So my thing is with him changing what he just did, I'm hoping it stays for the positive. So I'm hoping 2 weeks from now, him and Troop is not back at each other. I'm hoping they can both stick to what they said. I appreciate both of them for apologizing. It takes a lot. It takes a lot for somebody to say, I'm sorry. I apologize. Most men and women don't like to. But if you're wrong, to me, I feel like if you're wrong, then you should say it. I appreciate everybody here. Hope everybody, when you came to listen to DVD at the end of this video, I hope y'all said, y'all know what I'm about to say, y'all, when I'm about to end this show. I'm hoping y'all said, when y'all got what y'all got from listening to him, y'all got something that y'all need. And the words of Bo Knows, I need that. Deuces, y'all. We out.